all that we just said will probably be heard by them, and that'll just account for the delay. Tell me when yours is ready.
It seems like we're streaming.
Cool.
So then I go back to the... Oh, wow. Okay.
You can't see it, but I'm swaying at the same time as you.
Oh, you can see it.
And dab.
Oh, dabbed right into a cat.
Oh, wow. Poor cat. I'd buy a dabbing cat.
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah. Let's try and train a cat. By next time we go live, we promise that cat will be dabbing.
We promise, but only if you super chat us.
Yeah, we need
the Atheist guarantee.
$10,000 in super chats, and that cat will dab one way or another.
Oh, if you knew how resistant Bernie is to any kind of training.
Oh yeah, much like his namesake. I will not bow down to the 1% of cat trainers. I will not. That's the whole impression. Welcome, everyone. We are going to be watching part 2 of episode 1 of Provo's Most Eligible and reacting to it. I want to start by saying how absurd it is that they separated episodes 1 and 2 so far into 2 parts.
Outrage.
And each one is like an hour. Just call them separate episodes.
Disgusting.
This is like the last Harry Potter film divided into obvious money grab.
At least with that one, though, there is a book that they could say, like, that was book 7. So they could call it. I get the logic in why one is part 1 and part 2. In this case, there is nothing holding these to that structure. What was that?
I just said Harry Potter apologist.
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 I am echoing a little again. If we can adjust just a touch.
Yes, we can.
But yeah, there's no reason why it's worse. It just got louder somehow.
What?
I have no idea how that works.
Hang on.
Maybe pull the mic away from the computer as well. Yeah, that seems to be good. Okay. Anyway, there's no rhyme or reason for it to be not just called episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4. There's nothing committing them to that structure. There's no book precedent, none of that. If you, after this is over, would like to watch episode 1, what is it? Episode 1, part 1? Season 2, episode 1, part 1. Then you can go back and to Zelf on the Shelf's channel and watch it. The echo is returned. It's driving me. It's driving me bananas.
A lot of it, maybe move your knee. Remember last time when Bernie was by it was worse. Yeah, a lot of intense plot points you're going to want to catch up on from episode 1. Not really. If you're just tuning in for the first time, just stay with us. There's no need.
Yeah. By the way, I just realized you might have to cut out that opening music afterwards in yours, because mine's telling me, oh, we just detected copyrighted music. That might affect things. It probably won't, but you might have to cut it out after the fact, because mine, I have the license to it. I didn't even think about that with the time.
Yeah, we can't afford those kind of slip-ups on our channel.
Especially if Jimmy sues us.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
You know, I always thought that this relationship would end in Jimmy suing us, but I didn't expect it to be so.
My goodness. And here I thought we'd all drive off a cliff together. A Utah cliff, but a cliff nonetheless. Let's cut to this. Let's try the fancy zoosh. Did you see our windows? Right? That took me 7 hours to code.
Thanks, Aubrey!
I don't have your live chat up this time, so I'm not sure what. Do you want to read?
Just a super chatty
Do
chatter.
you want to read super chats as they come in?
Hugs from Jesus, she said.
Aww.
Or they said.
Well, good. Okay.
All right.
Here is, well, let's just start.
Let's dive in. We'll try to be short of this.
Yeah.
We are going to do 1.25 speed again, but this one is 20 minutes longer or 12 minutes longer than the last one. So being overall shorter is going to be hard. And now Samantha's left. Do we wait?
No, just go for it.
Jimmy, maybe talk about anal less this time. We'll make it. Did I talk about
anal last time?
Just kidding. Oh, there we go.
So now we've seen who has initial interest in who. The rest of the night, our 30 gentlemen will get to meet any of the bachelorettes that they want and see if they can.
Why does this start like a Cialis commercial?
My life before Claritin Clear.
Yeah, or
it's
that.
The before video. It gets way better when he's gone. Oh, I forgot. Let's go.
You make a good impression on them.
Sit here, is that okay?
Yeah, good to see you
How
again.
Are you? Good to see you. You okay? I hope I didn't scare you too badly with the gross.
That was my favorite. I loved it.
How's
it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good,
Thanks for the happy visit.
All right, we have to do micro introductions, and it is echoing again. We have to do micro introductions, and the fact that we call this bachelorette Amy Poehler.
Yeah, we're not open to any feedback on who she may look more like. We've heard Kristen Bell, we've heard other things. We are so committed to her as Amy Poehler at this point.
I think I may start calling her by her name B.
She does go by B.
We'll find out.
Amy Poehler is a compliment, though.
Also,
it's not
you're
like
right. Why didn't we watch that first episode of them meeting the people individually if they're just going to do like The Bachelor and meet them all today? This is so dumb.
Yeah, so in the last episode, we got to watch them basically use a kind of Tinder app, but the guys were in the other room, and so we saw who matched with who, and at first, Amy Poehler just wasn't matching with people, and then she literally matched with, like, everybody, so I was at first worried about her, and now I'm like, you need to dial it back.
So that first episode was basically just a product placement for Mutual? That was the whole thing? The app Mutual?
No, we got to see their little first full contact hugs and like what gifts the men brought them.
They could have done that in this episode.
That guy, yeah, I know. There's no rhyme or reason to this.
You're never going to catch us doing a full episode for a brand unless that brand is Les Schwab.
And you're never going to catch us doing an intro.
And
Tana really loves the show, though. That's true.
I do. You may be wondering why we're sitting here in Les Schwab auto parts. Sorry, moving on. We already said we keep this short.
Kwaku brought Starbucks, but made sure to bring up that it wasn't coffee. It's
because
echoing
he knew
again.
that
Why is this happening?
A good BYU person like him. A good person.
Yes, yes.
Good people don't drink coffee.
Good people don't drink coffee.
On your mic, on the back, switch the dial to the one that looks kind of like a butt, like a heart with no corner on the bottom.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, that's kind of where we're at.
is it the vertical butt or the horizontal butt?
There's like a 8 or a more intersecting.
There's an 8 or an infinity 8.
I can't see it at all. It's the one that. Oh, okay. Now I see. I think it's the third one. Like so move over by 2. Now point that at you. Okay. And yes, I don't think I hear myself anymore.
Damn, you're one of the lucky ones.
It is possible just because I live right in the heart of downtown. It's rush hour, so there's like random louder sounds at times.
Yeah, basically we're setting it to the directional setting where it's only picking up what's directly in front of it now and not the stuff behind it. That's perfect. Yeah, cool. Okay, we're gonna keep going.
Well, because here's the thing: is I'm a very social.
Why are you skating away from
me? No. We're good. Whoa, okay, you're getting a little friendly.
Hi.
Because that is what the church wants, is for him to move away.
Yeah, he was trying to be a good priesthood holder.
What about you?
What'd you say?
It's lost. Let's go.
You a student or did you graduate?
Like
I've done my
mad
time. I graduated a couple years ago.
Okay.
Currently work at Qualtrics doing sales.
I like get on my Instagram. I'm like, does anybody have a puppy? And like people reach out to me. I'm like, you guys are great. Like, thank
Do
you
you
so
have
much.
like auditions for the puppies?
He brought a puppy to. This is. I feel like we have to explain because a lot of people are watching over on mine that weren't on the last one. He brought a puppy to meet her. Some people brought no gifts, and they're gonna get canceled.
Like, people sent me like pics of. Yeah, so basically this morning people were sending me pics of like puppies.
I love this story, but we only have a limited amount of time. So I want you. What do you want me to know about you?
Just exploring.
So what do you like to do for fun?
What do I like to do for fun?
Yeah.
Obviously,
Just attack me.
Okay, yeah. Is that like, did you borrow it?
I got my tax return one year and I thought,
You
what
didn't.
better thing to purchase?
It's actually yours?
It's mine, yeah. Than a
Okay,
tandem bike.
that's like on my bucket
It
list.
is?
It is.
Well, listen, I would say let's go right now. Dress, obviously.
Hike it up.
Should we?
Can we?
Let's do it. Let me
I'll
go.
try.
I'll be back.
Hey, I brought you something, by the way.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So,
Uh-oh.
I know we're just meeting.
Off of
You don't know me too well.
Oh.
But
Why isn't it pausing? There it goes. Okay, what did you say?
I said, is that how they get off of the Provo's most eligible? Was that they're out? They're like, we're out of here.
They just bike away and never return.
It's like one of those things you get to and you're like, oh shit, I don't want to be here. This is not what I thought it was going to be.
Is this the one that we believe is the like sociopath?
Narcissist?
The narcissist, yeah.
I think so, but I'm getting. I remember there was like 4 distinctly white supremacist looking guys, and I'm struggling to remember which is which.
Is it just because he gives off like the what's it, Matthew McConaughey's character in Wolf of Wall Street? He's got that kind of vibe.
But yeah, his was. Yeah, I think it was him. I think we'll keep watching. I'm sure it'll become clear. He gave her a snitch though. Speaking of Harry Potter references. Why isn't it playing? Sorry, the buttons aren't working.
Should we consider the clapping for when we have a comment?
Yes, or
Yeah.
wave or something.
The clap system.
Yeah, the way. 'Cause
Don't be mad at me.
You're doing just great.
it was in my Harry Potter. Like, it's kind of cool.
I know.
Okay, there's like 4 things I tell everybody. So there's I like sports, movies, politics, and comedy, and especially comedy. So like when I said in my profile, like I like to have like a silly goose time. Like I like to like laugh as much as I can with people.
Sorry, but in the age we're living in, who likes politics? Who considers politics a hobby? It's something we're all trying to run away from to preserve our mental health. So that makes me think he's a Republican. He's the kind of person that's like, I just love debating. And he just gets on Facebook and we're just like keyboard warrior for hours. We'll find out.
I really like
Fox
politics.
News at night, that easy.
I love politics though. So
I was gonna say your privilege is showing.
I fucking
Just kidding. You are very involved. I know.
I felt so attacked as you were talking.
Well, I guess I'm jealous of you then that you're able to see it as a hobby.
All right.
Not
All
a
right.
hobby.
What's a president?
I wouldn't call it a hobby, but I do. I love watching it. I've been loving watching the debates, and I'm also planning on entering politics myself one day. So
Ooh, building your platform right now.
it's all a part of the plan. No big deal. City council, mayor, then senator. It's a thing. It's steps.
Are we the first like apprentices who are going to have to testify to your
Oversight?
or whatever?
Yeah, you'll be subpoenaed during my oversight hearings for sure.
Cool, awesome.
Sick.
That's right before we go up the cliff.
Are you sure you have it? Oh my god.
Grab the bike.
That gave me anxiety.
I know that didn't look safe.
No, not
Or
at all.
enjoyable.
Took off. We literally got 30 yards and then her dress got tangled up in the chain of the pedal.
I
dress?
love being around people who I feel like I can be weird.
What's that?
Did that damage her dress?
Did she get hurt also? Because
He
I
said
feel like
her
that would
dress
pull you
got
off.
caught in the chain.
Yeah, it probably did, but I mean, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to ride with a guy like this. She doesn't care about the dress, Tana.
Yeah, literally ride or die.
They see us rolling. They hating. That's what happened.
And fun and funny and the same sort of
What's
stuff.
like a weird thing? What's
You
like a
putting
weird
me
thing?
on the spot.
No, because we're always on the spot.
Okay, that's true.
She
Nothing. She's like, I just love doing like funny random stuff. Okay, like name a funny random thing you like to do. Oh gosh.
I could never be random. Too
I-
random.
On the spot.
I want to point out a psychological thing that's happening that's actually kind of important and points to like the way people are raised in this church. If you compare the way she was talking to the other 2 women to the way she's talking to the guy, she raises the pitch and adds like a very adolescent quality to her voice. She goes like up into baby talk, and it's really off-putting, but it's what works on the Mormon men. What'd you say?
I said, who among us?
Yeah, I'd never do a thing like that, Jimmy. Never would.
I'm not a fan.
How's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Great.
Good.
Great. It's good to have a minute with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me,
can't
where
see,
are you
but
from?
The bottom of her dress is shredded.
Destroyed.
She's in tatters right now.
Bloody knees.
This was the guy you hated and I liked because he has a Jason Segel vibe.
Oh, I did hate this guy.
He's so awkward.
What are you up to these days?
Yeah, that's a big question for me because I lived in 8 places.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so 7 states and Germany.
Wow. How long were you in Germany?
Only like a year and a half, 2 years.
What's a weird thing? What's a weird thing? What's a weird thing? Okay, this is really weird. Like, this is super weird. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
So I'm really excited. Okay, this is gonna make me look horrible. I'm so excited to be a mom. Sometimes I lay in my bed at night.
You said this last episode. You love babies. If I could just train myself to do everything with one arm and have a baby in the other arm, I would do it. We know.
Also, that is not at all weird given your cultural context. If she was like, sometimes I think about wearing the skins of other people. Like, that's kind of weird.
You've been conditioned since birth to love babies and want to be a mom, and you've got a spinster vibe considering you're Mormon, and like, it makes sense.
Maybe talk about wearing a Fruit of the Looms T-shirt on as part of your dress.
Fruit of the womb.
Man, I'm just with the sleeves rolled in, that on top of the garments, just bulking everything out. There's a lot you could talk about that's weird.
Do you think she's endowed? That's why she's doing it? Because I'm like, why else would you? I feel like people have moved past that at this point. That dress isn't going to be immodest. Like, it is fabric.
Is she a returned missionary? Has she not talked about that?
Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I think it's
you're not having gone on a mission because she wouldn't want to waste that year and a half not finding a husband to make tons of babies with her.
But she did talk about how long it's been that she's had no boyfriends. But that might have just been at school.
And isn't she 24, or am I remembering incorrectly?
I think she was 24. I think you're correct.
So never had a boyfriend in 24. Pretty big deal in Mormonism.
You've got the 19-year-old, her who's 24-ish, I think. Maybe it was 22, and then maybe the other one who has been married before was 24.
I think the divorcee's like 22, 24 too.
Okay.
My belly, and I talk to my future children that are unborn.
Okay, nope, that was weird.
Okay.
Hang on.
But that's it's good. It's good.
I own up to it. Sometimes I lay in my bed at night and I rub my belly and I talk to my future children that are unborn.
Okay, she's right. That is weird. She's right.
I've met Mormon women that kind of do that. Maybe not like the rubbing the belly, but like the thinking that you're talking to your future children while you're praying and stuff. I've met that girl before.
She is manifesting hard.
I mean, the eggs are there. You could make the argument she's not wrong.
She's not wrong. But wow.
But it feels pretty wrong. Somehow the echo is back. I don't even know what to do.
Sometimes I sit at night and I check my future bank account.
I rub my Wells Fargo app.
Yeah.
Is that weird?
Okay. It's it's good. It's good.
I own up to it. It's fine.
He's trying so hard to just go with it, and because he obviously wants to be on the show and do well and be nice, but you can tell in his head he's like ding 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 ding.
It's interesting because he's kind of matching her energy level, but it seems kind of like tense. Like it's like
I think he felt caught off guard. I think so.
Yeah.
The thing is like there's a way she could have phrased it that wouldn't have sounded as weird, like because I think there's lots of Mormon women that like will pray to their future children, but like the way she was like, I rub my belly and it all felt a bit strange.
Also, that's probably a bad thing to teach people is like, I don't know. It's because what about those ones who do it and then they find out they can't have kids? Yeah. It makes me sad for them.
I hope she doesn't watch this and think don't think highly of her. Mormonism just teach you in so many unconscious ways to hate yourself.
Yeah, it's the Mormon context. Yeah. I mean, Amy Poehler's a good person to look like. Do you know what I mean?
I just want her to be happy, but not that 19-year-old. She was so picky. I want her to be miserable.
I feel like if Amy Poehler left the church, she'd be a fun person to have at a party. That's my opinion. Also, thank you, Chelsea W., who says I went to BYU, graduated in 2003. Whoa, so it must have been even worse back then, and it hasn't changed.
And on my end, I have from Zreer, Ziri, Jimmy Snow for president. Fuck no, never. But maybe like senator. I could handle that.
You could be a sexy senator, yeah.
Oh my. Thank you for adding that adjective. You weren't asked to, and that was very kind.
It just made sense.
Thank you.
B's a lot of fun. She's really chill, and she seems like she likes to goof around.
She's chill. The impression you got from that conversation was that she's chill.
She's really chill. What I'm impressed is that they captured so much footage without checking it, and that the audio is consistently terrible.
We discovered that last season as well.
Yeah. I would honestly, if they message me, I will set up a call and give you free production tips that just to make this more bearable on me. I disagree with everything about your lifestyle, not everything, but so much, and yet I would do this for you. I'm saying. I did the same for Paul and Morgan.
True altruism.
Yeah, truly.
It's been a lot of fun. JTM is here, and so that's very interesting. He's got quite the presence. A lot of guys are intimidated by him. But there's this dude in this turtleneck.
Which one's JTM?
James the Mormon. Oh. He just wants to be accepted for his rap, which is just a hobby. Okay, it's not his main thing.
Yeah.
The artist formerly known as James the Mormon.
For the remainder of this episode, I'd like to be called James the Ex-Mormon.
JTXM.
Ooh,
He just gives me this vibe I live in, you can't wear a turtleneck and not look like you live in France and you steal art. That's all I'm saying about that guy. But now there is one guy here who, I don't want to say it.
Who?
There's one guy here who so I own a meme account and he's stolen some of my memes in the past. So drama.
Oh shit! Meme theft among the bachelors.
Wow, and does he wear a turtleneck? Because he sounds like an art thief.
I bet it's the Ginger, the rival meme lord.
Oh wow, Meme Wars 2019.
I love how I don't wanna start. Okay, fine. Yeah, there's this guy who stole all my really funny memes. He wanted to get that out there.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, he was waiting to. Yay, Jason Siegel's back.
So where are you from?
I'm from San Diego.
Okay.
Yep.
What do you do for?
What do I do?
Do you have a job?
I do have a job. Yeah, I actually just graduated from BYU.
Sweet.
I was studying mechanical engineering, and then.
How old is this guy? 25, 26?
Yeah, I think so.
He's gone that many years and still hasn't figured out where to put his arms. This guy's arm.
Yeah, well, and then I hopped ship and went to business. I'm working at a software company in South Jordan.
Cool thing. Yeah, for sure.
All right, so nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm
Nice to meet you, Mikey. I'm Mikey.
I'm Michael Marr, and I actually go by Mikey. I'm from Provo. I grew up there. My dad taught at BYU.
Wait, are they introducing people we didn't meet last episode?
I don't remember seeing him at all.
I don't remember this guy.
I have no idea why he's here. And they're proper introducing him, so it must be new.
Yeah.
And I'm in the business school. I'm debating between entrepreneurship and strategy right now. I had one long relationship, and I think when it ended, it kind of left me not really wanting to be in relationships all that much anymore. So I just kind of dated around for a long time. Haven't really had too many.
6 months.
I bet a year maximum.
The one relationship he's been in so far, is that what you're talking about?
He's been in one long relationship, and I would just love to know how long. Yeah, I'm guessing 9 months, and I'm guessing they had sex, and that's why they were together for that long without being married. They were trying to repent.
I'm giving it 3, to tell you the truth. I'm giving it 3 months. This guy does not. I don't think this guy gives off had sex energy. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to explain what it means.
A hand job, Jimmy.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, okay. I could see that from her brother. Okay.
Serious relationships, but having been back from the mission a while and having kind of prepped more, I'm really feeling that it's kind of time to commit a little more. No, I served my mission in Italy, and so
Adderall addiction. He's so scary.
Yeah, he's really boring.
Italian food, and it makes me puppy too.
Really? Tell me about Italy. I've always wanted to go.
It's very unsettling when he goes from stone face to laughing. That's really unsettling.
Yeah, I do a little bit of freelance modeling too, just for fun, to help people out and stuff for their photography. You're sweet.
She's such an altruist. She said last episode that she does modeling just to help people build their portfolios or whatever. So she's just like what's the word? Just like an altruist freelance model.
As a former professional photographer, I adore people like her. And I am sorry Samantha is being so abusive to you.
You know, I don't think there's any dearth of people like that in Provo.
That's true. I'm going to book her and see it, and then we're going to meet, and I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I don't know what that sentence means. I'd rather meet Jason Segel, who once again, let me actually show you since you can't really see with us in the way. Once again, no idea where his arms are supposed to be. I want to separate.
It's sad that Mormon men don't get to like match the like. Every woman in the show gets to choose a dress that's kind of expressive of her style and things, or at least theoretically.
Yeah.
The guy, it's kind of like suit, maybe a colorful shirt if you're kind of on the edge testimony-wise, and, you know, a fancy tie if you're a class clown.
He's no tie, though, so I assume he's Yang Gang.
He's down to clown.
Yeah, Yang Gang for sure. He might be
Yang Gang.
universal basic income.
Oh,
I just think we should have UBI, but it should be based on everyone paying 10% of their income. Like, God's already modeled this
drug test people before they get it. We can't just like be giving it out to druggies.
Yup.
Yeah.
Let's just acknowledge that in at least one of our comments, somebody's going to go, "What's wrong with that?" Just what you said about the druggy thing. Okay.
I'll just say, like, if you want to ask me, if I talked to any of the other girls, because I did.
Oh, you did?
It's only Lauren.
Oh. Okay, so have you talked to any of the other girls?
No, just Lauren. She's awesome, and after talking to her, I'm just not sure if the other girls are my type. So.
Damn. Man who knows what he wants.
Yeah, that was some fun how the sausage gets made. He really got serious to answer that question.
But they shouldn't have included the part where he tells them to ask him that because that's what he's ready. They just made him look like such an asshole.
This is classic Remington.
This poor guy.
The puppet master strikes again.
Yeah, Remington obviously sees him as a threat to the Bachelorettes.
You know what?
Remington and sport the exact same suit. So.
Remington, when you're ready to admit that you're secretly an atheist fucking with these Mormons, come on my show. Or Zelf on the Shelf. Either or. Just want to, that's what's happening.
Whatever happens.
Yeah. Good. Getting that ghost dick.
Yeah, just after.
No, I just want to break out house.
Say again?
Sorry, so your smile.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, all right. Yeah, it was good to meet you.
First, I got to talk to Ellie, and
that didn't go well. No, he looks 10 years older than her. She's 19, right? So.
Yeah. Why have they not explained why he's here yet? Did I miss it?
She's really pretty.
She is really pretty and very young.
Yep.
I don't get intimidated too easy, but she had this great smile that really just kind of made it really comfortable.
What's your love language? So here's love.
Oh my goodness, I can hide behind this.
You can.
Hi, Johnny. How are you?
Sorry.
Oh no, I like it. I'm all about the hugs.
You remember me?
No.
I met you at Institute like 3 weeks ago.
You didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't.
I said I'd found you on Facebook like you were a suggested friend. You remember me now?
Did you know?
Did I know
Did
what?
you know that you were gonna?
Oh, not at that time, but as soon as I saw your picture on the email.
I get unresolved anger issues energy from that guy, for sure. I don't know whether I'm just biased towards the southern accent, but just like his whole intensity, his stare, the way he talks, his body language, I just feel like he flies into fits of rages.
I was literally trying to check the watch for scratches you get off of drywall as you pass through it.
Oh, shit.
Just saying, it might have had a little residual.
He's still aggressively going on about how he already knew her.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah, and then remember, Amy Poehler also met somebody before, and she gave him like the cold stink eye last time. So there's also somebody.
I think that's confusing.
And I think it was the person who we were saying was the narcissist. It was that one. So we'll see.
I was like, I was hoping to see you again, but this is the last place I thought I would.
Yeah, that's so funny. Oh my gosh, it's like fate.
And here we are.
Okay, so
he seems so serious and like. Ooh.
He seems like someone who'd be in a reboot of a Little Rascals movie as like a villain type, like one of the older boys who's like, a bully.
This guy, he attends like pickup artist forums and stuff. He's on there.
Yeah, he also seems incredibly insecure and like he would like fly off the handle if his girl like even talk to another guy in like a happy way.
But I want to.
Or he's just a gentle guy, loves his mom.
But maybe he's a bitch.
Could be either. I do want to say though, once again, and I know we disagreed on this, all of that aside, his bow tie game is on fleek. I know.
I did something kind of funny. If you are down, I brought some fortune cookies to see if our futures line up.
Well, I hope they do.
I just got accepted to dental school. Yeah.
Congratulations.
By the time it's there, actually I think I'll do school.
Okay, I'm not even kidding. This tooth has been hurting me for a really long time.
Was that a way?
This is how the mutual nitrous oxide addiction kicks off.
It's like, it's like the gum part really hurts.
Okay, yeah.
Especially anytime I eat popcorn.
Every time I meet anyone who's like involved in dentistry in any way, I'm like, I've got this. Look, just get in here. I can get my camera out.
This is kind of like a pickup line, getting them close to your mouth.
No, it's just when you're British, you learn to find a dentist wherever you can.
But she just got accepted. He just got accepted to dental school. It is hardly time to do a consult.
It's like, root canal me, drill me.
It just like irritates it.
All right, yeah.
Am I dying? Or
No, I don't think you're dying it.
What do I do? How do I get not hurt?
Well, if this works out, I can fix it for free.
Okay, perfect. I like that.
A small bite.
There you go. Okay. Cheers.
Make your dreams a reality.
Sounds like a snake.
He chews very open mouth, but very
Good Slytherin energy.
Pretty good.
I think so.
Mine says a pleasant surprise is in store for you.
Well,
Hope you have a
I'm already
surprise
here,
for
so
me.
you should have read that earlier.
Oh, I should have.
Yo, here's the thing, and this is why I like you.
I don't like how his brain works.
Can't get on board.
I didn't like watching that moment where he said, well, took a pause, and his brain was putting together like, how do I seem clever? Oh, I'm Mr. Smooth. I'm gonna call him Mr.
Smooth.
Neg her.
He's Mr. Smooth from here forward. I'm sorry, what did you just say, Samantha?
I said neg her. Like how you said he attends pickup artist classes, negging, classic.
Yeah, for those who can't understand the British accent, she said neg her for the record.
Neg her.
Yes. That was what she said.
Oh God.
That's going to be on a reel someday.
Shit, I didn't even.
Yes.
That's not fair.
Yeah. I was I was about to hit play and I was like, oh my, she couldn't have just said. She couldn't have. Negging refers to where.
Watch me get cancelled one day for that clip with no context.
She was referring to negging, which is where you do little shitty things
put downs.
Put downs.
Y'all have obviously watched the vids.
Oh yeah, I know how to neg.
Yeah.
You have a really nice smile.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love people with nice smiles, and you have a nice smile.
Thank you.
Yeah, just saying
Can you tell it's yellow from all the Diet Coke that I drink?
No, it doesn't look that bad. No, actually, yeah, you do a pretty good job.
Worth it.
I can tell you floss, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, those are really fast.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh. Tana's soul sister.
Apparently. Thank you, Juju New, who wrote, so many closet cases, it's bananas. Just wait and see. And Danny says, I'm so stoked to see my art in your set. I hope it makes you laugh as I laughed painting it. Yes, I will. I assume that it's in my mail then, and I will find it. Yeah, okay.
You're better than him.
Hey,
Hi,
how's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good.
It's Matthew.
Hi, Matthew.
How's it going?
You smell so good.
Oh, thank you. You smell good. I love your dress. You look
Thank
beautiful.
you. Thanks.
My name is Matthew Santos. I just moved here from Miami about a year ago. So right now I just graduated college.
New guy?
Graduated from UY.
Yeah, I'm fine with new guys, but explain why there are new guys.
Yeah.
Well, there was already so many. No wonder this one's. And by the way, we've only made it 10 minutes so far. Yeah, not even 8:42.
My biology degree. I'm applying to medical school this month, so I go out dancing a lot. There's a Thursday or Friday night where I'm free. I'm usually out dancing somewhere.
I have a biology degree, but I believe that the dinosaur skeletons are all from God when he was making the planet. He made it out of several other planets, and there was some past planet that had dinosaurs on it. So
where did those dinosaurs come from?
The other planet. God's had other experiments.
The only thing I'm really looking for is someone who's down to earth, someone that's easy to talk to. I think that's been the hardest thing for me to find is you go on a date and it's hard to keep a conversation going, or you ask questions and you get these kind of weak responses. You know, I think that's just been the hardest thing. So just finding someone that I can just talk to who's down to earth.
I'm applying to medical school right now.
Okay.
So just took the MCAT 2 weeks ago.
He seems down to earth.
Medical school.
That's awesome. Hopefully things go well.
Wow.
But really quick, so on your profile, you said that you like trying new things.
Yes.
And so one of my big things, like kind of my go-to when I'm stressed and doing stuff is I love to dance.
Okay.
So I was wondering if we could dance really quick.
What kind of dance?
Bachata.
Oh, I'm so bad at Latin, but we
It's
can.
okay, we can try it.
Let's
Or we
try
can slow dance. What do you want to do?
No, bachata.
Bachata?
I can handle it. I
You wanna
got
handle it? All right, let's do it.
If it's a big deal, we could square dance. Whatever will make you comfortable.
Could somebody tell me how you do the horchata dance?
The horchata dance.
All right. Okay, so what do you do?
Okay, so I work at a bank downtown, but a little bit more about my background. I'm originally from a country called Guyana in South America.
Cool.
Grew up there my entire life. No. It's the only English-speaking country in South America, actually.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
No comments besides Samantha being really into that guy?
I think she said everything with her eyes.
I'm always obsessing over production, so I was noticing how they don't know how to light two people with significantly different tones of skin. So that's what I was paying attention to.
What do you mean? We're both white as ghosts.
Yeah.
As the snow.
I've gone a long time ago. Most people know I hate Latin.
So it's 2 steps that way, 2 steps this way.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Do you hear the salsa music?
Are we trying to
Are we trying to dance right now?
I mean, if you sing your
Do you
salsa
know how
dance,
to
you might have to. I mean, we can figure it out right here, you know?
Okay.
Do you remember last episode when someone said all the guys will be wearing those light brown pointy shoes? He had those exact shoes on.
Oh no.
Feels good.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Those shoes better than hers.
So you really don't know how to salsa dance?
Well, you don't even have, you can use the
Okay, that sounds good.
She's kind of judgy.
Yeah, she's not into it as much, I don't think.
Also, you don't see that many Mormon couples where the girl is taller than the guy, so I'm interested in seeing if she's into him.
That's true. That's true.
And I did a terrible job. I'm gonna get that out there right now. I did a terrible job of dancing, but I mean, I think it was still like fun. You know, it was a fun moment kind of thing. I don't know, it's pushy, but there is that one guy that looks like he steals art, like the guy with the turtleneck. He is like, I feel like he has the original copy of the Mona Lisa, like in his basement or something like that. I don't know how.
That's clearly
Okay, there's
now.
some conspiracy going on where a bunch of the boys
Yeah.
have had a conversation about how the guy wearing a turtleneck steals art.
Is that the
Yeah.
only context for
They've
turtlenecks?
only seen Mr. Bean movies.
Wait,
Mr.
right.
Bean in France.
It's fall, my dudes.
This is clear. This is clearly a setup.
I haven't really thought to him, but he just looks like an artiste, you know?
It's got to be someone related to Remington.
I swear.
Ellie, it's so
Hi.
good to meet you.
Hey, you too. I'm so excited to just know about it.
All about me?
Yeah, totally right.
Ask away.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tanner.
Tanner, good to meet you.
All right, my name's Tanner. I'm 23 years old.
So this is why they're in parts, because we're not done meeting the friggin' people. It's
And
all
their names
just,
are getting worse and worse.
well, I like Tanner's. I don't know about this one yet. Could you move the
Well,
mic
it seems to
situation
have a-
again?
What's that?
Could you move the mic situation again? Is your knee perhaps now bouncing audio back into it?
Is
that
that a way?
I don't know. We'll find out. We'll deal with it.
We'll fix this someday.
I'm at BYU right now. I'm studying psychology. I love to roller skate. It's a great time. I'm more of a jam skater, so I love to hit the rink. Every Saturday night is disco night. I also love to decorate cakes. I absolutely love to do the floral design, like a buttercream rose. I'm really looking for a girl that is effervescent. You know, somebody that's bubbly, always.
Effervescent.
Casual ask.
I don't think I've ever described anything but soda as effervescent.
I'm trying to think of a girl I know who I would describe as effervescent, and I'm coming up short.
Didn't Effervescent sing, "Wake me up"?
Exuding joy about her. How's the night been so far?
So fun. It's so good to finally meet all the guys.
Oh, absolutely. I mean the girls.
He's like, absolutely, I feel the exact same way.
Yep. I'm glad they included this little acknowledgement that they think being gay is funny.
But like, they kept us on the hook for so long.
How's it been meeting the guys though too?
Oh, the guys are fantastic.
Okay.
I actually went out and hit the driving range with a couple of the guys
Did you?
earlier.
Do you golf?
So a little bit.
Okay.
I wouldn't call
For
myself
fun.
a golfer, but I mean I have fun.
Okay.
What about you?
Brothers.
Hi, do you mind if I interrupt?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
How are you?
Wait, the ginger just left, but we didn't see anything. We didn't see any of that part.
Remington had to raise
What's your
you
name?
like the Soviet leadership, like just gone, doesn't exist anymore, taken out of the pictures.
This is a conspiracy, and now Chris Hayes from MSNBC is here for some reason.
How are you? I'm Austin.
Austin.
So, what's your name?
I'm Ellie.
You're Ellie. Nice to meet you, Ellie.
These are people. They didn't. She didn't even match him. This doesn't make sense. I'm like pretty tempted to skip through, but I feel like you don't want to.
My dad. They're huge Gator fans.
Hey, actually, just 1 second. So I brought a camera, hoping that we could make just a first lasting memory. If that's all right.
Yeah. So who gets the picture? That's the question.
Absolutely you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I was hoping to have a souvenir.
But I.
Have you seen the Saturday Night Live sketch from The Bachelor where the bachelorettes keep coming in and just like, can I borrow him for a sec? That's what this is reminding me of.
I can imagine it. Have we noticed how this 19-year-old girl, who was the most picky one last episode, has not had a lot of airtime? Like, I don't feel like the charisma's been flowing on her dates because they haven't been showing her very much at all.
Not at all, yeah. And they're already going against the fact that she will have a fewer number of interactions. This isn't going well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I brought something for you.
Oh my goodness.
So somebody told me that the second to last episode will not actually have fantasy suites, so I decided I would bring some.
Oh, thank
some
you.
fantasy suites for you.
Oh my goodness.
What are those? Is that
The
something
second to last episode will not have fancy suites.
Fantasy suites, isn't that the one where they have sex on the
Oh,
actual Bachelor?
yeah. So he bought her fantasy suites.
Oh, this guy's trying to get it.
And now she's thinking about his dick.
Now his little balls.
He's like a little taster.
I figured that would compliment a girl as sweet as you. So
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
Oh,
you're
they both look 12. Stan. We have no choice but to stan.
Only make the joke once, though. Don't keep going back in for it. I think,
fantasy suites, get it?
Sweets, like this.
yeah, I get it. I think I actually gave you bad mic advice because now that it's closer, it's bouncing off the couch. I think it needs to go away.
You don't know what we're dealing with. You
I
can't
don't
even
know.
imagine.
What about this?
I'm the
how does
absolute
that-
worst. No, I hear it pretty bad still. It's okay.
Wow.
So I know. Enjoy that.
Oh, I
and
will.
Hopefully they're as good as the place. So.
Oh. Yeah, easy. I would know. But
You would, nor would I.
And I was a certified nurse and a psych tech.
Oh, that's
He has the worst shirt. Still.
It just looks like an accident.
Yeah, it's just like, sorry, I was just volunteering with some kids and they crayoned me.
awesome.
And also a physical therapy tech. So I did a lot of medical stuff before.
I got graffitied by some street youths.
Oh my gosh, it's so good to finally meet you. I'm so excited.
I love your energy. It's
No, I'm
so
trying.
contagious.
I think that's when I get a little nervous. I'm
It
like,
just comes out. Same.
just comes
I know, you're just like going crazy.
I love it. Okay.
Can we address the, oh, you can't
The
see.
fanny pack?
Yeah. Can we address the fanny pack of it all?
Address the formal fanny pack.
And that aside, he's dressed very Peter Priesthood, Republican Peter Priesthood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's like college Republicans written all over him.
Yes.
A bright orange Nike fanny pack is Mormon peacocking. That's what I know.
Absolutely.
Hey, well,
Love the fanny pack.
Okay.
Nike for your 80,
go-to.
80 pairs of Nike.
89. I sold my 90th like the other day.
Whatever he was doing.
Right, that's right.
Anyways, I don't know what it was.
Mind if I show you?
Hold on a second, I'm gonna finish this story. So after the basically he didn't get very.
Yeah.
That guy.
I love that
cut
he
him out.
just didn't let him finish the story. That's some good editing, Remington or whoever.
Savage.
But also, that guy is like so commanding. I bet you he goes far.
Can I do
That's
one
a
quick
word.
thing? Okay. I know you love snacks, so the real question is,
Oh no.
sweet or salty?
Salty.
Salty.
Easy.
Oh, go.
Oh no.
Not the real question.
Oh,
Dig that salty out.
this
There's a
will
little bit
match our wedding.
What if she had said sweet?
I love how casually Mormon girls make jokes about like wedding and marriage and babies because like I'm just kidding, but I'm not. Literally not.
Wedding. You guys heard it here first.
No.
Jake and Lauren.
You're so awesome.
Hi. I know you're Matt.
I am.
Alles klar bei dir?
Major shots of these two.
Yeah. Oh, I have so many production notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw on your profile that you spoke German and I was like so pumped.
You speak German?
I do. I mean, not like perfectly.
My name is Matthew.
They had a nice color scheme balance.
I have a feeling that many of them with this same haircut speak at least some German.
Taylor. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Pleasant Grove, Utah, and I go to UVU and I'm majoring in criminal justice. I've been in the Marine Corps for the last 4 years. So yeah, Marine.
Okay, working in criminal justice doesn't make you a cop.
Necessarily. But he does have major cop sociopath energy.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Stacy. You said you're the best Team Pumpkin, and We Have Little Faith says JTXM dropping his new album Libido this fall. For sure.
Hey, are we your pumpkin?
Oh, yes.
Do you know what I just realized? Sorry, this might not be that interesting, but it was kind of a revelation when I realized it 5 seconds ago in my mind. The divorced girl and James the Mormon are the only two on the show that we know for sure have had sex. Just saying, if it changes anything.
How do we know that the artist formerly known as James the Mormon has had sex?
He said he was married.
Yeah, he's also divorced. But we can at least all know that all of the guys with this same haircut have masturbated while crying.
That's true too.
Yeah. So we know a few things.
We know more than they know we know.
Yeah, exactly.
Expecting that.
I know, it kind of caught you off guard.
Yeah, it really did. Oh, I was put on the spot. I was like, what if my skills aren't up to par? Yeah. Okay, well, that's cool. Yeah. Well,
And I saw from your profile too that you are in the Marines.
Yes.
Thank you for what you do for our country.
Thank you. Yeah, 4 years now. Yeah, I did my mission in between that time too. So.
Cool.
He is a cop.
Yeah.
A Marine cop.
Major cop energy.
Yeah, I mean, so I come from a military family, and most of them in the family too will be like, maybe don't thank us if you don't know we've done anything. Just like, my dad got in a car accident just to not deploy. Just kidding. He happened to get in a car accident before his deployment. Wink.
Smart.
Should not have probably said
You're probably
that.
feeling the
I
love
like
like 100%, aren't
Could I
you?
still in for a second?
No, not yet. I'm not done yet. I'm just kidding.
Good to meet you too.
So did you always?
He wasn't though. If he had challenged him, that dude was ready to throw hands. Suddenly the mic's perfect. I have no idea what's happening, but everything's great. Don't move. Just kidding. Sorry.
There's no you wanted to do Marines?
No, it was very spur of the moment. Like senior year,
No kidding.
end of senior year, I was just like, I'm doing it. So I just went.
And how do you feel about that decision now?
I mean, there's definitely times where I think about what would have happened if I hadn't done it, but I
Yeah.
would never go back and change it because it's only had like a great impact on my life. So.
That's amazing.
And you're into war movies, right?
I love
Sorry.
war movies.
Okay.
I literally can.
Oh, what a horrible segue.
Yeah. You love
I've
watching
literally
like
never been in anything like that. I don't know. Maybe he's
That really reveals a lot about how he perceives it all, doesn't it?
But also like war movies are always kind of violent. Like it's never like the war movies of the guys that are like prepping the coffee at the bases. So his immediate association is like, yo, so you're into me. Like, do you like all those depictions of young guys like me just being blown up?
His entire identity is being this cop Marine guy now. So he's like, and you like war, me too.
I feel like I'm just watching my brother on screen, one of my brothers.
I not get enough of war movies.
When I read that in your bio, I freaked out because like, okay, this is what we're gonna talk about. Okay, so war movie. What's like your favorite all-time World War II movie?
Specifically.
To tell you the truth, I didn't want to know either.
No, me neither.
Is this going to be like?
Nothing good can come from that question.
Is this going to be the bad boy coming in on the? Is this turtleneck? Is that what
It
this
looks
is?
like Tom Cruise. I hope it's the art thief.
It's the art thief.
Huge, like peak and veterans who. Oh, is that revving for me?
Oh no.
Okay, we'll talk more later.
Nice to meet you finally.
Nice to meet you, Matt.
Oh shit! She was not interested. Damn, no wonder they hate the art thief guy because he's a badass on a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Love the idea, but my brain is my moneymaker, and I don't know if I'm gonna get on that without a helmet.
Oh, you'll be okay.
Brains have moneymaker, guys.
Which is why I.
Damn.
In fairness, he does kind of look like an art thief.
Handsome art thief.
Yeah. No, I think he's gonna win.
What to do? What's your name?
Neil.
Neil. Okay. B. Nice to meet you.
Nope, that was
longer.
See, that was the one who last episode I was like, he lingered so long, he almost seems gay because like the way that gay men interact with women, like they can afford to linger because there's no threat. But that's just a working theory. We'll see.
I'm gonna go back 5 seconds. Watch how hard he forces eye contact. This is very uncomfortable.
You'll be okay.
Which is why I see
You'll know what to do.
What's your name?
Neil.
Neil. Okay.
That's your nickname, yeah?
Yeah.
My nickname's Neil.
Neil, your
Also have a nickname?
Cute. I like that.
But
Sorry,
break eye contact, you psycho.
We're doing a little thing. You'll be okay.
Do you really not have
No, you'll be fine. All right.
He did not break eye contact that whole time.
Oh
That was
shit!
like aggressive eye contact too,
Is
and
this
like
a
very
new guy?
close proximity.
Yeah, he is a psychopath. This guy has he doesn't steal art. He cuts up bodies.
Steals hearts.
He's new, right?
Literal physical hearts though that he is cutting up. Yes, he's new. He's new.
The Smithsonian has a few famous hearts. Maybe
Also,
he steals those.
You can't see his last name is Christensen because of course it is.
Also, speaking of art, Banksy's come to share some of his opinions.
I'm from Provo, and 22 age, and I'm studying business strategy. So I wrote a book.
22 age.
Yeah, what was that all about?
He's actually a robot built by the Russians to infiltrate.
Здравствуйте, I am from Provo. I'm 22 age.
Last year, and I'm like editing it right now, and I'll release it like on Amazon later this year. But it's called Champion.
He's
It's just
editing
like
what right now?
fantasy novel kind of.
He's writing a novel. I mean, good for him, but seriously, relax your fucking brows. I can't handle.
Who among us hasn't self-published on Amazon?
Are you guys looking at my ass?
Similar to Brandon Sanderson, and I also love the gym. So it's like writing fantasy novels in the gym. Don't really mix, but I mix them. So go to church on Sunday. And
I mix them.
Iron Church every day.
He's doing the robot, I think, under the screen. I think you can only see here, but he's actually going.
I roll.
Wear a helmet.
Wear a helmet. He kind of looked like Casey Neistat for a second there. No?
Put that out and send it to them. I bet they'd love it.
Hi!
Girl, Ellie, how are you?
I don't want to talk about the effect a motorcycle has on the physiology of a cis woman, but that is at play here and why he's going to win.
Yeah, and why I'm never gonna win.
Same.
And why I don't identify as a
so
cis white woman.
How are you?
Doing wonderful.
I love your bow tie.
Oh, thank you. I'm a fan of bow ties.
Yeah?
Got a collection.
Oh.
I have like 8 of them.
Oh my goodness.
And it was hard to decide which to wear today, but do you like it?
I do. I love
That's
it.
what I like to hear. Let's open up that
this
envelope.
guy, some of them are matched with 2 of the girls.
But in the other, it seemed like that wasn't the case before. In last episode, they only met one each. I had thought what it was is that.
Like,
go ahead.
well, there was one guy who gave gifts to all the women. So I think maybe they just had to like, the introduction had to be done by one woman, but maybe they did match with, you know.
I figured the like logistics of it were that all the women got to choose to match, and then like the men picked in order, basically first place, second place, third place, and only matched if they matched. If that makes sense.
I don't think the mutual app has that feature.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea how that
here's
works.
this guy.
This is showbiz,
how's
baby.
this psychopath got on with 2 women?
I'm calling it. By the end of this series, he will shame a woman for tempting him after he pressures her to kiss him.
100%.
Did this happen in last season?
No, but we're calling it now.
Oh, but last season was one guy and a bunch of women, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where the fuck is Kwaku? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, okay.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Hi, JW.
I thought the best way to get to know each other is to have a little dance off. So
Okay.
Unless you have a song going picked
what's
out.
your,
I do move, you do move. I do, you do
On the
move.
bench?
We can stand up.
Okay,
And then
okay.
we got the third move, that's your finale, like your big finale
Oh
move.
no,
Each have
okay.
3 moves,
It depends on the song.
All right, my name's JW Broadbent.
Nothing?
That seems like a really weird formal way to start a dance thing.
Yeah.
Here's how it is. Here's the terms and conditions. Do you agree or disagree?
I will pick the song. I will have had a chance to already prepare my moves.
At least, I mean, it's cool that he saved money getting a sweater from the estate of Bill Cosby after he went to prison. That's neat.
Yes, that is my real name. It stands for John William. I'm from Price, Utah. I've been on a couple, week or 2 relationships. Nothing ever has lasted that much longer than that. I've dipped in the Provo
I
pool.
don't think
for
if
the
it's a week or 2 that is a relationship.
At any age, that's like an association, barely.
Yeah, I know. That's like barely acquaintances. I think it needs to be hitting at least a month for it to be considered a relationship.
I had my
That means I have a lot fewer relationships than I thought I did.
Okay, you and me both, Tam.
My first relationship, 10 days long. Yeah.
Amazing.
So you're probably dated over like
14.
That's different. Time moves differently at that age.
Yeah, but I was also just a bizarrely unstable person, and she was right to break up with me because I had already mentioned what if this goes so far as us getting married kinds of things. Yeah. You would no one would like young me. I'm just saying. Cringe.
Alright, girls. You always see me dancing, and pretty much no matter where I'm at. So if you like to dance or you like to sing, I'm the guy for you.
All right, don't judge me. I'm in a dress.
It's a boy thing to really I think dancing's great. Don't get me wrong, but it seems like a lot of Mormon boys love to dance.
It's very in our culture.
From all those stake dances.
Back in the day, they used to host dances in the temple, and dance halls were one of the first things they built when they got to Utah.
I didn't know that.
But let's address that they don't dance very well. There's always the one break dancer in each ward or stake. Every stake has the one.
They swing dance, and at the back of every concert, regardless of the genre, in Utah, there's a couple swing dancing.
Yep.
I guarantee it.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I know this song. Hey.
Okay. You challenged her to a dance off so you can do that, you moron.
You absolute idiot.
I'm ashamed to be watching you.
At least do Fortnite dances.
Something besides something that died in 2001.
She sucks too, though, so that's good. Good for him. She's terrible.
Oh my gosh. What? This was a game for Scott and Ellie.
I've got a little music for us to listen to as we play.
What?
You country music fan?
Yes, 100%.
Me too.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, sprinkler water the
He is trying way too hard to be cool, though. The country dude.
He's got intense seminary teacher energy.
I'm fine with this guy because he realized he's an awkward fucking goober and has just learned to lean into it. I'm fine with that.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know.
You get ready for the finale because that one's next.
This is a stake dance. God almighty.
Somebody better fucking floss or I'm gonna lose it.
The smell of cut grass or clean laundry. We're gonna say it at the same time.
We don't have to say it at the same time. Which do you like better, though?
Cut grass. It
Me
smells
too.
That was confirming what I think about that guy. She was like, let's say it at the same time. He's like, we're not going to say it at the same time. Which do you like, though?
He does not have yes and energy.
Controlling. No, he has fuck you up energy. Patriarchal.
And
anger issues.
And then he just agreed. Who knows if he actually likes cut grass more? Fuck this guy.
Looks like the grass needs a little mowing.
Hey.
Oh man. Wow.
He's gonna go far. Like, it's really cringy and awkward, but that's what plays. That's what plays with Institute kids. Yeah.
Definitely.
This is, and she's assessing for her second mate, which I hope means that she would steer clear of this fucking asshole. Why do I hate this guy so much?
Mountains or beach?
Yeah,
Oh, that's hard.
White
Isn't
people.
But
what do you like better?
I don't know. From the beach.
I'd say beach too.
Yeah.
I'd say beach too.
Okay.
All right, let's see it. Last one.
Okay. I'm just.
Oh, okay. Fancy with your dad. Awesome.
Aww.
Yeah, that was great. They're all awesome.
See?
I'd say Lauren.
I mean, what else is he going to do while he waits to see if there's a reunion of Saved by the Bell? Wait for that call.
Has the best dance moves. The way I introduced myself to all of them was we had like a little dance off, and I did a dance move, and they did a dance move, went back and forth.
To all of them, he said. He did that with all of them. But we only saw the one.
And that was the best one, was it?
Wait, so they're not showing all the dates. So he's met up with all three of the girls.
They've way overbooked this. This was, what if we have 3 bachelorettes? Because in Mormonism, 3 women are as good as 1 man. And I'm kidding. It's more like, what did Brigham Young die with? 27 women to 1 man?
Yeah, at least 8 cows, right? Isn't that the lesson?
Wait, Brigham Young had way more than 27, didn't he?
You're right. I think it was,
or maybe more.
Maybe it was it Joseph who they're now saying like around 27?
Yeah, he was like 36, Joseph, wasn't he?
I've heard like between high 20s and low 40s.
36.
Yeah, 36, exactly.
All right.
She's the funnest to dance with. All right, I'll show my finale. I don't know if I can like fiddle fit in the camera screen right now. My big move was, so you did the lawnmower.
He's gonna grab your ankle.
I love that Downey's basic chair that they've got.
Why would they use this music for this dance move?
Royalty free, baby.
There's so much better, more fitting royalty-free music.
Nuh-uh. Remington's got a very slim library.
He's been banned from a lot of the free ones.
A lot of music triggers the undead, so he has to listen to a very specific
frequencies.
They did use, though, the one that wasn't open. It was that bow, 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 bow. They were just doing that one.
Oh, she's got the wind in her hair and a song in her step.
Honestly, the least peaceful thing. Thank you for not crashing.
What did she say? That was the least what? Oh, I won't worry about it.
Appreciate that.
2 more later.
Why do I feel like we've been best friends for years?
I think it's our energy. The
That's one of the original 5 points of fellowship in the Mormon temple. It's like shoulder to shoulder, cheek to cheek, crotch to crotch.
This one that
we were always just.
he did not reload the salty answer, so he better hope she picks sweet. And I see a little bag something going on in his jacket there.
Oh, is he gonna pull something quick? He's just gonna be like, "Hey, I brought you something." When he gave the first one the choice.
Yeah.
Wow.
We are on the same frequency.
Okay, good. That's what I like to hear. Okay, B, tell me about yourself.
Hey, so I am an ER nurse. I love people, love helping people. I love intense stuff. I love the chaos. I love having a good time. I like sports. I like movies. I love salsa dancing.
Salsa dancing?
Yes.
Okay.
I love.
White people say salsa.
Babies. Oh, I love babies.
Yes, the rest of us say salsa.
She's really brought up her love of babies a lot. She's not trying to hide it. It's like a part of what she thinks makes her impressive.
We don't know what they did on that motorcycle.
Those young women's lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
She pulls out her wrist.
What? She pulls out what?
You know how I think they even talked about that, how they get together and write lists of what they want their husband to be
Young
like.
women, they make you do that in Young Women.
A lot, yeah. Several times it sounds like, right?
I wonder if Annie Packs were on her list.
Tag team, I'm taking a bathroom break.
Okay, it's me and
like my type, you would say. is like very high energy usually. So that's like the first thing that like really attracted me to B. When I was meeting her, she was just yelling and really excited. So I immediately was like, oh yeah, this is like my type. I got something for you. Okay, these are our BFF pins.
No. Where did they find a royalty-free "Here Comes the Sun"?
I have no idea. Thank goodness we're playing it on 1.25 speed, or we'd be fucked. We'd just be fucked.
No way. That's so cute.
We both have one because I know you probably have your lanyard at work. You can wear a little B pin. Be like, yeah, I'm the queen bee. Like,
I'm the queen bee. Wait, that's so cute and sweet.
Have you never heard that before?
The standards and the expectations of these people are so low.
So low.
Look at these.
How thoughtful is that?
Little vintage.
I love.
This guy does a 25-cent ring out of a vending machine before the season's over, guaranteed.
Absolutely. That's like a nice like classism thing there. Middle class, upper class. This dude's lower class.
I just wanted either of them to crash so bad.
I know. It looked like they were going for a second.
Mm-hmm. The one guy was going straight for the curb.
Get what you want.
That is absolutely true. You know, we're going to have to do this episode in multiple parts also, because we've been going for an hour and 7 minutes and we're not even half through.
Oh Lord, I will stop making so many comments.
We can't help it. It hurts so bad.
Oh shoot! Whoa! Hey.
Well, I better roll on out of here as well.
Yeah. Can I steal Ellie for a minute?
You may.
Can I keep this?
I'm going to roll out of here as well. Oh.
That's for you.
Thank you.
You can keep the random question cards I gave you.
Yeah, look at her face. She's not having it.
So that was dumb.
Don't I know you?
How's it going?
It's going good.
Yeah?
How's it been for you?
The blue looks very nice
Who
with
is
your
this
eyes.
guy?
Yeah.
He's just super fun, easygoing. I don't know, easy to talk to. I actually knew her before coming into this, and so it's pretty interesting, but I don't know her that well, so I'm excited to hopefully get to know her more. But yeah, she's super
technically
fun.
invited to be on the show.
I was just at the resort same day.
Stressful at all?
A little.
He cares about his body a lot. You can tell. I'm not in. I don't know why I don't trust people that spend too much time in the gym.
Stressful, but mostly fun. Like it was a little stressful because I had to come straight from work and I was like trying to get food.
Okay, wait. We need to go back a few seconds. Watch him try to subtly check out her.
About food. They're about to see if their eating disorders are compatible.
Oh right, yeah. Watch him subtly check out her boobs.
And I was like trying to get food on the way from Chick-fil-A and they were taking forever and I was like kept checking the clock and just had to keep reminding myself like just calm down and
I
I'll
didn't
be
go
fine,
back.
I'll look out.
You gotta eat though, right?
I didn't go back far enough. I won't keep doing it for the sake of time, but he does this crane thing where he kind of like adjusts and goes down and he looks right into him. But anyway, she eats at Chick-fil-A. Big fucking surprise.
Girls gotta eat. Girls gotta eat, yeah.
Oh.
All right, hopefully that turns out. I mean, it always takes just a minute to show up, so I guess that's an extra minute when we get together. Unless.
Sorry, guys.
All right, well, I'll leave that with you.
Oh, thank you.
Hope it develops.
Walker. Did
you miss me?
Did you miss me is the question. Did you figure out how we know each
I'm tired of these midriff shots, frankly.
Me
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Okay, sit down, tell me all about it. Hello,
How's it going?
Yep. It was him. It was that guy. The one before. He's the narcissist we were worried about.
I'm good.
It's good to see you again.
Yes, you too.
How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Are you like overwhelmed or is this like totally calm for you?
Yeah, surprisingly I'm not nervous or yeah.
That's awesome, because I can't say the same for the class. We're
like, I'm just
so nervous for no reason.
Huh? What'd you say?
She's just bored.
She's just bored.
Oh.
She's not nervous because they're all so unimpressive.
Should I be like double speeding through hers?
No. Yeah, you don't need to be nervous. So, tell me about yourself.
Okay, so literally, I remember where we met each other. It was the premortal life, because we were meant to be together.
Obviously.
No! No, you didn't! You white supremacist!
So for people who don't know, Mormons believe we existed before we were born and that we all met our families and stuff in the pre-existence. So just so you know.
Which is how she can talk to her children, because they're still off there in
right.
the ether.
Right. They'd be like much in theory, as far as intellectual development goes, she'd be actually talking to her children like their children, but they would be much more adult than hers, having a memory that goes back billions of years.
Yeah, equal to that of God itself.
Yeah.
Wild.
What a line.
I'm just kidding. No, it was like a dance party. It was a party,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Which one?
You just guessed that.
No, you have some
literally don't
explaining to do
remember.
because you made me sweat during that thing.
Because
Breaking the touch barrier right off the bat.
He was the one too who said he can't remember the last time he didn't have a memorable night. Don't forget that. Yeah.
we've met, and you're over here dropping lines about our pre-mortal love, and you don't even remember meeting me the first time.
No, I definitely do, 100%. Just jog my memory a bit.
Okay, so it was a Center Street dance.
Studied computer science, so bit of a nerd.
Yes,
I don't know if you like that kind of stuff. Oh, you said you too? Are you?
Yeah, a little bit.
How so?
Well, I studied graphic design, so that's just
No way.
out.
No, that is so cool.
Yeah, no, I remember. I was like, wow, that girl literally is the girl of my dreams. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get her number.
Such bullcrap.
I was too nervous.
You're right, Amy Poehler. It is bullcrap, and run away.
Uh-huh.
Keep being hostile. I support you.
He wants to go way sloppier than her.
Yeah, I think we said that we know that the two divorcees have had sex, and I think we know one more.
I'm just kidding, but now we're meeting now, so it's okay.
We're meeting now.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so.
I can't remember what his name was. What was it? Brock Turner?
Oh, make it up.
Brandon Brock. Yeah.
Want to tell me about yourself, or should I tell you about myself?
Tell me about yourself.
Okay, I'm one of 4 kids.
Sei bellissima e sono contento di essere qua.
Bellissima?
Bellissima.
Bellissima.
Brava, parla molto bene.
Wait,
That's
say
awesome.
the rest of it.
Sei bellissima, parla molto bene. You speak very well, is what I said.
I
Apparently not. Don't lie to her.
personally didn't get a match with Lauren, who I had originally selected. I was disappointed, but then again, I also realized that I'm 21. I'm almost 22, but she is 24. And so, I don't know, I understand sometimes the girls don't love to date guys who are younger than them. So I wonder if that's a factor that...
I'd love to date a guy who's younger than me.
Yeah, there's probably a few other factors in there.
Yeah, and I think that's what's working against you.
Okay, fine. I'll go fuck myself, I guess.
What do you mean? Are you younger than us?
No, I think I'm older than you. Aren't I? 29?
How old are you?
29.
I'm 29. I mean,
Town's 29.
this guy is the kind of guy who like over enunciates the Taco Bell menu. Four quesadillas.
Live
favor.
The Taco Grande.
Maybe went into I'm not entirely sure.
I grew up on like the Brady Bunch. That was me.
Wait, are you 30?
Can I swoop in here?
Yeah, swoop in.
I'm 30. I'm 30.
Oh yeah, don't do any screen time, Remington.
He just insults her taste and moves on.
He just necks her and gets the hell out of there.
The camera whore on the show got 6 seconds.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
I love it
Oh,
too.
hi, we're actually gonna go for a trip. This way.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's go.
So, tell me one reason why I should keep you on the show. I'd love to keep getting to know you. There's also a lot of other really amazing guys on the show. So you have one last chance to tell me.
Really good concern. I think you should keep me around because I am super funny.
Okay.
And awesome, and I'll make you happy. And
I'm super funny and awesome, and I don't know what the last thing he said was.
He said, "I'll make you happy."
Prove it, bitch.
Grow up. Life is pain. No one will make you happy.
I've met a ton of awesome guys. Why should I keep you on? One reason. Go. Ooh. How about I just give you platitudes? You like these platitudes, don't you, baby? I'm gonna make you happy.
we'll do fun things.
Just gonna say it. He seems like someone who holds a grudge. I feel like her husband is gonna be like a beaten down man. She's gonna be like referencing earlier things constantly.
This guy's toast.
Good question.
Good answer.
Also, this guy is like fingered a girl once and thinks he's like God's gift to women and knows everything about sex.
Yeah, I agree. Let me tell you guys about the front butt. As a connoisseur.
The one who didn't swipe on me. I thought you looked really cute in your picture.
Really? I
Yeah.
think you look
Wait,
great.
why do you guys didn't swipe on them?
It throws the whole premise
What
out.
is the point of this? What's happening, Remington?
I covenant to never use the mutual app.
Yeah.
Not that
You
also.
heard it first.
I hereby also covenant. What if it takes off? What if it's like the thing soon?
I
Okay,
appreciate
but
it.
seriously, how is this show working if the person didn't swipe on her? Also, why would you not swipe on her? Come on, she's way out of your league.
It's just an hour-long gimmick that we fell victim to.
Bullshit.
Fool me once, shame on you.
Fool me twice, Remington.
Shame on you.
And we're on
Fuck
season
you.
2.
I was gonna say fool me once. You said fool me once, shame on you, and I was gonna say fool me twice. Now let's do part 2. That's yeah.
That was
Thank
better.
you.
Yeah, way to
Thank
go.
you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So I heard you're from Florida.
Usually this is closed, but I got one opened up for so we can play some Mario Kart.
Oh my goodness, I've probably played this 5 times in my life.
That's okay.
This woman
Why does
speaks
this
with
guy
her
seem like-
shoulders.
Sorry, what was that?
She speaks with her shoulders. You can always tell what stage she's in from her shoulders. She's a
does,
shoulder
she does.
communicator, which I respect.
This guy seems like he's 70 years old.
Yeah.
Even the way he's holding her hand,
Yeah.
he's got like grandpa energy.
Hang on, I need to check in on my ARRP membership. Someone asked Ivana Tinkle, oh, that's hilarious, asked, did I miss Kwaku? We all did. Remington apparently didn't want to keep in. Clyde said, dance, Mormon, dance. We Have Little Faith said, Matthew Santos, any West Wing fans catch that? I have never seen the West Wing, so did you all catch that? Do you have any super chats you want to read out?
No, but we would love to receive some.
People, please super chat Zelf on the Shelf. We're simultaneously streaming this to both channels, and as much as I love everybody on my channel who's watching right now, go over there. Give them. What was the thing last time that was supposed to be? Give the $2 to tell us something. I don't remember. And Danny
What I'm going to
said,
say is that we make much less money than Jimmy. And there's 2 of us.
Danny, apparently this is the painting. This is they made a painting of that preacher who was like the flame coming out your butthole. They made a painting of that very thing. So go super chat Zelf on the Shelf. Thank you all.
Yes.
Is that terrible?
It's not terrible.
Okay, whoa! How did you do this?
Okay, sit down, sit down. No, my brother served in Brazil, so I learned a couple of things from him.
That's awesome. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
How long ago did you?
That was saucy contact. Did you see that saucy physical? That was hand knee together.
Well, he already knows. Look, he's already got the lean down. This is not his first rodeo. He's not like what's his name, Jonathan Livingston Seagull, who doesn't know how to move his arms.
This guy's so hot, right? Doesn't this guy's so hot that he doesn't even care if he's going to win. He's got things lined up after.
Like, I'm getting 900 new Instagram followers from this experience. That's all I need, baby.
Slide into my DMs.
A long time ago. What's a weird hobby you have? You have to.
A weird hobby?
Yeah, you have to tell me one.
So I love wakeboarding, but if we're going like weird,
yeah, that's
I write like letters every day to
Okay.
like to people I know.
Okay.
Like expressing like thanks for being like my friend.
Aw.
Like it's actually like a big passion.
What'd you
say? Respect.
How many people do you know? Are they just
Yeah.
like, oh, another letter from this guy again?
Yeah.
It comes by pigeon.
Thank you, Triatiel, who said, thank you, Samantana loves you both.
These two. So for the record, and people, I mentioned this on your show, but it's a lot better if I mention it on mine. This channel is my favorite channel. These people who are over here, this is Zelf on the Shelf is probably the only channel whose content I have seen all of. So that's, yeah. Thank you for undermining it,
So-
Samantha. No, I'm kidding.
This is part of it, baby. Another thank you to Zirizer. Probably pronounced that wrong.
Zirizer.
That's the
Oh,
name
yeah.
of that machine robot that was on here earlier.
Yeah.
I am model Zirizer.
2000.
Of mine.
That's awesome. Every day?
Every day, yeah, every day. So
Wow.
it's super, my friends think it's awesome and weird, but I think I love it. So it's
That's
something I
really
can do.
cool. No,
Yeah.
that's.
I was hoping for B because I really like blondes, but I honestly feel like Lauren and I vibe with them like super well.
I liked you so much until you went full Aryan with it. Get out of here.
I was just hoping to raise some perfectly blonde children, but can't win them all.
Have to say another thank you to Ivana Tinkle for sending us, not only for super chatting us, but for super chatting us 666.
Yeah, I love that. I get a lot of $4.20, and then a lot of people like to end their super chats in 69 cents. I enjoy that too.
It's amazing that we haven't got more 420 super chats. It really is.
Or $69.
I don't even partake. I'm just waiting for $420.69. That's the day I retire. Oh, I apparently missed earlier when Eli said, get ready for alcohol poisoning. And I have to explain this to you. My audience plays a drinking game where they take a shot every time I say libido. And this person has said libido, 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 libido. And I see 558 of you are watching right now, and you're all going to die. So don't. And then Nakomi said these people are so rude, but I'm not quite sure who they're referring to.
Could be us, could be them.
Could be either of us.
So out of those two, I really like both of them.
This mushroom one.
What do you think is?
Don't mansplain the GameCube, you piece of shit.
I love how Mormons think that playing Mario Kart is super quirky and fun.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't want you to like be weirded out because you've never met a guy like me, but I really like Mario Kart.
I'm a nerd.
Totes nerd.
You felt the happiest. And why?
Okay, there's been a couple. So one of them would definitely be, I love the beach. And like when I'm sitting in the sand and the waves are just like crashing on my feet and I don't have anything going on around me, I love that moment. And then also like,
it's so...
Hey, let me tell you, Brazil's got a whole different culture about dating.
Okay, I was just walking out of my office the other day and a guy who was Brazilian, I watched him ask a guy in front of me who was walking past him for a cigarette, and the guy gave him one, and I was like, damn, that's a lot of confidence. And then he walked past me and he was like, you're looking good today. And I was like, thanks. And he was like, you're welcome.
All your accents sound Russian.
I'm so sorry, I have one accent.
I thought a little Jamaican on that one, but yeah, all I know is that he is far across the lines of what Mormons find to be acceptable. This is practically
like
petting.
Engaged.
Yeah.
Also, quick shout out to Meredith Richardson, ta-da, and to Ethan Chu,
that's our buddy Ethan
who sent
Chu,
us 420.
Aw, fuck yeah, my dude.
I do want to point out that that like, even if they weren't Mormons, that's a little uncomfortable for someone you've just met.
Totally. It's like he's just going for it. It's not even like a, hey, are you comfortable? Wait for reciprocation. He's just like, my hand's going to be here.
And these are sober people, lest we forget. Also, another shout out to Ivana Tinkle for another 420. Apparently, she owns Boots in Salt Lake City, which is a really fun like alcohol store that sells like Mormon temple flasks. Check it out. Also, $2 from Emily Moraine, who said, I love you guys. You're the first Exmo channel I watched, which is so cute.
Same, by the way.
Wow, I feel like I'm her and everyone on our super chat is this guy giving my knee a nice little rub.
Send $2 now for a virtual knee touch.
Yeah.
And just put in the chat which person your knee touch. No, don't do that. That's going to hurt somebody's self-esteem.
Which one of us would you most like to knee touch? We need to know.
And left or right, it matters.
like
middle.
Can I jump in? Yeah.
we'll end with that.
Yeah. I'd love to hear the rest sometime.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yeah. Okay. And is B or Elizabeth? What do you prefer?
B is great.
B. Okay.
Do you see that suave? Like, get the hug, but take the fingers all the way down the arm. Yup.
Wow.
He's done stuff.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
That's
we don't
like first base in Mormonism, second base in Mormonism.
Yeah, he's this guy's trouble. This guy's trouble.
Thank you, Laura.
Why is there suddenly no audio? What did I do? Oh, I hit the mute somehow. I would watch. Go ahead.
They both look like old-timey gents. Like, that wasn't an exaggeration. I think that's how they really fight.
They
both look like they came here in a time machine, but, like, forgot.
I would watch 40 hours of Mormon gingers actually fighting. For the record.
Tonight on Mormon Gingers Actually Fighting.
Yeah. What is with this like other crew of people that aren't dressed up at all? And why is the front one a young Woody Harrelson in the pink shirt?
Who are these schlubs?
like the showrunner.
They're like, hey, we heard there were going to be some Mormon chicks here. We brought a Red Bull.
But they're not Mormon, so even when they hear it's 3 Mormon chicks and 27 Mormon dudes, they'll be like, I still like my odds. Feeling good.
I don't know. I think I see a garment line on the front runner on Woody.
Oh, could be.
Also, last up on the super chat, Ethan said, give me that left knee, Tanner. Which doesn't make any sense because everyone knows that my knees are famously better than Tanner's. Also, Rebecca, 669. Who said, I've waited for you guys to come up for so long. Love both of you. I only wish the show wasn't so cringe. We all do. Also, Zelda Rose, I touched both of your left knees.
Oh, well, that's going to cost double.
Tanner's taking a pee break. Let's move on.
I got 2 aroused by the last, so I'm going to go.
I'm going to send you pictures of my knees while you're in there.
Hey, take a seat. Remind me of your name.
My name is Trevor.
Trevor, yes, that's right. Okay, you
Trevor
have a
has
really
a
cute picture with
beard.
like a little girl. Is that right on your mutual?
Yeah, that's my niece. So she's just a year and a few months. So I have 16 of them.
No.
So they're so much fun.
How many?
16 nieces. I vote for him, though, because he has a beard.
Man, I've been waiting all day to talk to you.
Yeah, good to see you again.
You too.
It's been a minute.
Okay, so I did this Harry Potter themed thing today, so I gotta do it on you.
He's just so happy to be away from B. He's just like,
Yeah. He's like, oh, I feel so free.
Yeah.
I got you these glasses.
Wow, it matches my dress.
It does.
I
hope that as you look at me through those, you'll see something magical is about to happen.
Okay, Mormons really play up the Harry Potter thing. It's really weird. And I love Harry Potter as much as the next Brit, but come on.
Yeah. Here we go. Nakomi says that they meant the people in the show are super weird. Amanda says this is hilarious. And then Yokai in Theory says the show makes me want to drink and to the crew throw the watercolor shirt into a heavy safe and kick it overboard into the deepest part of the ocean. Get that tie-dye shirt into the Marianas Trench now.
Someone needs to start a change.org petition for that shirt to be burned. Tanner, are you making popcorn? No. Heating up a cookie?
The contestants aren't the only one with the sugar addiction.
Crumble, sponsor us. Also,
Like you're seeing something
cool. Hail Satan.
magical right now.
Oh, for sure. Let's go. Dang. Hey. Okay. So I wanted to ask you a little bit about yourself.
Okay.
So what's your favorite color?
It is time.
How's life?
I hate him so much.
It's great.
How's filming?
This guy! We like this guy.
The American's gonna cut in, man. Ooh. Oh yeah. It's okay.
All right, it was nice meeting you guys.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's your name?
I'm Ellie.
And Ellie. Cool. How you doing today? Ben. Yeah, it's good to meet you.
I just feel like nurses are like the bravest people. Like legit, I think you guys are better than doctors because like
Thank you.
a doctor, yeah, sure they have to have like steady hands and like operate on people, but like nurses do the crazy work. Like I could never change like a diaper. Or, like,
I have wiped so many butts in my life. Old men.
Change a ton of diapers, do they?
No, that's usually like
this guy.
a CNA. I like him too. That was a little much. If you're going to give the example, like deal with the fact that they're usually the in-between person between the doctor and how like whenever it's a rude or belligerent patient, all of that gets pointed at the nurses. That's the better way to go. Going straight to the change in diapers thing. Come on. But I do like this guy.
Butts in my life, yeah.
that must be so.
That's like the first thing you do as like a nursing student.
Wait, legit?
Is work with old people. And the first thing you
Here's
do when
your
you
first
get there in the
test. And there's
morning.
just like an old man
Literally,
like.
no. I'm not kidding. My first day of clinic.
How's it going?
That's more of a CNA than a nurse, though, most often. Just pointing that out.
Been literally like swept off your feet like 7 times.
It's so fun.
I mean, I don't need a bike and I don't need to dance to like impress you, but.
Oh, okay.
But
you have the hair to do this.
Oh, the narcissist is throwing shade at the rest.
Talking.
Yeah, the flow.
The flow.
I can't be a good experience.
Okay, well, here's
There's
the
no
thing.
good experience where you're changing an old man. I don't know.
Well,
I feel bad.
here's
But
the
at the
thing,
same
it's
time, it's like that's why you guys are dope, right?
And that's like low-key why we love it, is because there's like such incredible people. A lot of times they're like veterans or people who have contributed to society and really good people, and they're in a place where they can't do something as simple as feed themselves or go to their bathroom. So it's like it really is an honor that we get to help, and like when you think about it that way, then it's like it's not that big of a deal.
So
and trust me, a bum is not the worst thing that you could do.
Well, wait, I'm going to make this my thumbnail. I cut to the wrong thing and never mind. That didn't work. Okay. Let's just go back to this.
Thank
But I'm
you,
gonna
no
remember.
love and fear.
Hi.
Love the convo.
Yeah.
I could interrupt. Sorry.
That's cool.
Okay.
Hey, I
talk to you
love
later.
talking about that. We talked about changing adult diapers for the whole session, so as you can imagine, it wasn't high quality conversation, but it was conversation. I think there.
I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. I really
Me
do.
too.
I want him
I
to.
wish he drank and could come to a party with us.
They're, you know, it's Mormons. He should win all three of
You
them.
don't have to drink to come to a party, right, Jimmy?
No, that's true. That's true. That's true.
But it's pretty not fun to go to parties where everyone else is drinking. I should point that out. Aaron says, I'd love to see what would happen if they threw a secret atheist into the mix. Imagine the carnage when they all found out, especially when I win all three of them and four of the guys. Boom!
They're all like great dudes, if I'm being honest. There's no one that I'm like weirded out. There's a dude in like a turtleneck. I think like Loki gives off that like vibe of like he's gonna steal some art in the building. Like I feel like I need.
Because he showed up on a motorcycle.
God, do you remember last season when that hot nurse girl had a boyfriend and the boyfriend picked her up on the motorbike?
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
I think somebody beforehand was like, it'd be really funny if everyone keeps saying this guy looks like an art thief. Like that's.
Yeah.
I think that happened.
Yeah,
it's like,
Big, great to meet you.
Scott?
I'm Scott. You know what we have in common? Sit down.
Wait,
Oh,
whoa.
what
is going on?
He's the one. He's the worst.
Okay.
Sit on down. You know what we have in common?
What are we having in common?
Your name ends with double letters.
Okay.
She just touched him. Did you catch that? She just broke the barrier.
He did.
Don't break it.
Well,
It's
it's
a
'cause
surprise.
him.
Okay.
Sit on down. You know what we have in
Watch.
common?
What are we having in common?
Your name ends
There.
with double
Yep.
letters.
Okay.
B. And so does mine.
So does
Scott.
Two T's, two E's is practically the same thing.
Well, I got something for you. It's a little pillowcase here. And the question is, will you be mine?
Yes.
What pillow fits into that? Maybe I'm pillow ignorant, but what pillow is that for? It's half a
You're
pillowcase.
so Lois.
It's weird. It's going on a couch, maybe?
A couch pillow, I guess.
Yes. A million times yes.
And I would have
That's
stuffed
so
it with
cute.
the pillow, but you know, then I could.
Oops, sorry.
True.
I didn't quite have time to go buy a pillow, so what I did is I just threw the pillowcase on my head, more like a hat, and you know, it didn't make any sense, but it was kind of funny. She was like, "Oh wow."
No, it wasn't.
Was it?
Mormonism in a nutshell.
I love that he thinks he has to explain it too. Like let me just break down because the comedy I do is really subtle. So subtle no one ever laughs.
So what I did. Oh, thank you, John.
Heck yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I click and nothing happens. There it goes.
And it was memorable, I think, and that's kind of what I was going for. I talked to all three, and that was my plan. You know, I wanted to shoot my shot with all three of them, and I did. Ellie's the one I'm going for. There's no doubt about that. I'm Neil,
Hi, Neil.
also known as Neilio.
I don't know.
Who's the one he's going for?
But he seems like he's putting on an act.
Ellie, which I think is the 19-year-old.
Of course, that's the one he wants because his ego is so fragile and he wants someone he can boss around. I guarantee it.
Dragon.
Yo, Dragon.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
Your mutual did say that.
It did.
I believe.
Hey,
Can I steal her for a second? You can, but that fanny pack is. I don't know, man. I don't really like it.
Hi.
Shade!
He couldn't even think of an actual insult for the fanny pack. He's just like, you can, but I don't know. That fanny pack, I don't know, man.
Was that the Marine?
No, he said I don't really like it. He just straight out said it. Yeah.
Was that? Wow.
No, he wasn't the Marine.
Threatened by a fanny pack.
The Marine
Times are
actually
hard.
almost is surprising to be a Marine. Like he's got such soft features.
How are you? I'm good.
Oh my gosh. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
So good.
Yeah?
So good. Hugely nervous. Don't tell anybody.
Okay.
It's fine.
Take it easy with me. It's all good.
My name's Dalton. I'm from West Valley City, so just a little way up the road. Studying at BYU. I'm studying history and with an emphasis in intertestament church history. So I can do.
Nobody insult Dalton.
He's nice, but also big apostate potential. Also, thank you, Ainsley.
If anybody insults Dalton, I will fucking flip on them. Don't you fucking
Yeah, the Patagonia, I'm like, oh, our tribe.
This guy clearly has the exact same brand of social awkwardness as me, and I swear, I will murder anyone who comes after Dalton.
Do impressions, which is fun.
See?
Everyone in the entire world loves me for who I am and my huge.
We do the same. Listen, okay, we do the same impression. All right, it's huge. If you fuck with Dalton.
When I was a boy of the tender age of 14, my mother called me into her bedroom. If you keep the commandments of God, you will be blessed. Millions have wandered the earth, seeking to know the word of God, only to find it here in God's church.
Okay, it's not a very good. You think it's good?
I didn't think it was the best Monson, but he's got but like a lot better than a lot of the ones
But that's
I've heard.
because Tanner does a really good Monson, to be fair.
Yeah. Well, now I had to hear it.
Well, I can't do it on the spot, Jimmy.
I don't think I've ever tried.
Performer.
He put so much of this into it. That's much more Elizabeth Warren than Monson to me.
Or like Elton Perry.
Yeah.
Is what I thought he was going for at first.
And when I was a boy, he had that part down though, right?
Sister.
Yeah. For those who don't know, President Monson was one of the Mormon prophets, and see where that gets you. He's dead now.
History is just this opportunity, like learning people how to do things.
Hey,
how are you?
Hey, I just thought I'd come out of the woods and butt in real quick. Is that cool?
Just chill. Not really, but
okay.
I will let you do your thing.
Hey, thanks, man. Hi.
Hi. Hey, great to talk to you.
You said you're silly.
I didn't actually figure out who it is. It's the guy with the camera. I'm gonna fuck up that guy's world. You don't fuck with Dalton.
But
his name's Tanner. It feels like a
in like
microcosm.
different ways, right?
Like, I don't know how silly you are, but question to test that.
Okay.
Would you rather fight 1 horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Oh, the duck-sized horses would be so cute.
Is the Mormon internet also 20 years behind? I know the culture is, but I thought they had the same internet I did.
Yeah. By the way,
how are they still making that joke?
And the answer is duck-sized horses, because ducks are the most evil creatures on the planet, and you do not want to mess with one giant one.
They will fuck you up.
Yeah.
Art thief or not.
Yep.
You have to kill them, though.
That's true. That's.
He said fight. Why do they have to kill him?
Okay, that's so cute. But wait, we have to take 2 so that I have 1 and you have 1.
Oh my gosh, you're thinking.
Is that okay?
That's fine.
I'm a thinker. I love it.
I gotta chat with all 3 of them.
I'm tired of false excitement.
Me too.
Yeah.
Welcome to my life in America.
and in Utah.
Yeah.
Incredible, all angels.
Specifically at 2128 Westercrest Lane. I'm just making up an address.
I really felt like I hit it off with B. We took the most adorable Polaroid together. We actually took 2, so she has 1 and now I have 1. It's my first one.
Okay.
All right, let's see it.
Oh. I don't dance.
That's okay.
Cuckoo.
Neither does he.
Wow, long time no see. Again, I guess.
Oh.
The grass right here, it's pretty good.
Okay.
All right, let's see your last one.
All right.
So they cut Quaco off so we could watch the sprinkler.
I hope they keep cutting out Quaku. I almost want to find out it's because of some drama. Like he was just a huge drama queen around, so they were just like, all right, cut him out as much as possible.
He is a huge drama king.
Maybe they started editing after that Twitter poll where they're like, who do you prefer, the nameless Twitter intern or Quaku? And it was like 95% of people were like random Twitter intern.
Faceless egg.
But Elliot, so good to meet you finally. Oh my gosh.
This guy, where?
He's just high as fuck and wearing sunglasses.
I don't understand. We've seen so many angles of this area, but we have not seen where they stashed their tiki torches. That's right. I made the joke 2 weeks in a row.
Also,
deal with it.
I'm glad that they're finally getting the shot up a little bit when they meet, so it's not just like
crotch and midriff.
chest and crotch.
I think they're all sharing that one tie also. I've seen that tie on a few of them now, I think.
Last season, they were sponsored by a tire company that sold those tires. I don't know if that's carried over into this season. It seems very likely. Also, though, Provo Bros have had that tire for like 4 years.
Wait, I'm so bad at names. I served a mission for 2 years, and I cannot get names down. I was gonna let you wear my shades, but I am basically blind without
I
these,
don't
like,
know. He keeps doing it.
Yeah,
Like
it's really
he
not
likes
working.
that move.
Once is maybe forgivable.
Yeah.
prescription. So I'll just wear them too right now.
Okay.
You want to try them on though? Yeah,
Yeah.
try them on. See,
Are they
see.
really prescription?
Oh yeah, they're gonna be like
Oh,
crazy.
they're
It's
straight
so
up prescription.
trippy. Yeah.
Is
What?
it trippy? Black? Is that so trippy?
Are you just feeling like so wild right now and just like out there? Like sometimes I just like to put these glasses on and just kind of like bro out,
Pretend to
you
be
know?
This eye right here is freaking blind, like basically.
I talked to all three girls, but B was probably the top one. She seemed the one that was most real and down to earth and
He's the
easy to talk
most
to.
cute and willing.
He seems like he doesn't even like her though. He seems like
Yeah,
he doesn't
but
like
he threatens their egos the least because she coddles them the most and is the most enthusiastic. The other two are hotter but harder to get.
Though we have seen her be aggressive and
just the
Yeah.
Thank goodness though. Someone needed to be to that.
Do it. I don't like people that are fake or I don't like to have a good time, so probably choose her. I did match with Lauren, but I don't know. I'm not really sure about Lauren, but B, she was cool.
Hey,
Yeah, do you think
his ego got wounded talking to her.
Yeah.
Did he just
no
call her
kidding.
fake?
Yeah, he did. He called the other two girls fake. That was like a subtle subtweet dig.
Yep.
And yes, we do need hugs right now, Maggie. We do.
We have little faith asked, will you bring back the Go Define Yourself shirt? Yes, soon. That's happening actually. For a limited time. So it'll probably be on there forever. I don't know.
Like the skates, dude, he was just way too freaking extra. Like, I literally just wanted to tackle him and shut him up, bro. And he like cut in front of like so many dudes, and it's like that is just not cool.
Toxic masculinity.
This guy, he's so.
I wanted to tackle him and shut him up.
That guy is so aggressive. He cannot handle anyone questioning his masculinity. You're quite right, Sam.
You see the mission language guy? He's just like, con licenza, con licenza.
Triatiel said sending more support for Tanner. He looks like he wants to escape. And yeah, he didn't want to do this series at all. So you're spot on. And thank you for the super chat.
I'm so glad you both are, though. I've missed you two terribly. So
Yeah, this has been. I was thinking in the bathroom. I was like, this is becoming my favorite part of the week.
Aww.
Just because I'm here with my friends.
You have no idea what it took to do this. For him to do this.
Yeah, you know.
It's.
Aw.
I'm having a wonderful time. Who should we get as a guest sometime? Is there somebody else we should add to this like weird mix of?
We're gonna get
Should
Jared
we go with
in
like
here for sure.
like another Mormon, or should we go with somebody who's going to be totally caught off guard by how weird it is?
That would be fun.
I wish we could get Eli McCann.
Oh, that would be so fun.
He's a blogger. He's ex-Mormon. He's gay. He's getting married soon. He's hilarious and adorable. And he hosted the finale or like the Q&A of last season, which is amazing. We didn't think that made us think Provo's Most Eligible is kind of progressive because like he's not.
Or is he like openly?
Yeah, he like criticizes the church and stuff. Anyway, he's been like our blog crush for like 5 years. So
Was he critical back then though too? Because like there was even a time where Tyler Glenn was like, I still believe in the church and I just want them to change.
No, this guy was critical before they asked him to be, but he's critical in kind of a palatable way, you know.
Yeah, I
But
see.
definitely like ex-Mormon.
Okay. Like knows the church isn't true ex-Mormon or okay.
Hey, what were we talking about? Or
We're
what
talk-
do you want to talk about?
So in your bio, you talked about how you're like pretty unfiltered, which I think is fun.
Yeah.
But you're also very spiritual.
Yeah.
Are you a member of the church?
I am.
Wait,
I'm
cool.
very
So I'm a seminary teacher, so that's
Yeah.
like my thing, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what did he just say? He's what?
He said, he asked her if she was a member of the church, which
Of
seems weird because
course.
of course she is. And then apparently in her bio, she said she's very spiritual. Which,
Have you ever seen a person who wasn't Mormon with like an under white shirt thing?
I think she'd be wearing
Yeah.
this bullshit if she wasn't Mormon.
Mm-hmm.
So what are some like of your favorite like spiritual moments you've had?
I didn't prepare.
You know what? All that I know that was all bad, but still don't fuck with Dalton.
Pick up lines or anything.
Oh, well, that's okay because we're friends.
He's gonna
So.
really for sure in the future.
He's like, tell me some spiritual moments. Seriously, I need to
I
hear some
got
because
it.
I haven't had any.
Quaku just said he didn't prepare any pickup lines. Why didn't you just talk about Abraham Lincoln and George Washington again? Do you remember that when he called his lips that? And he was like, and this one will split your country in half, but it'll be real good for you. And I was like, that sounds like oral. What the fuck are you saying?
I feel like there's no need to
Yeah,
do that.
yeah,
It's
totally.
I do like you look good.
Jazz?
You look good. There's a guy with a
I do like your body.
Your cat is officially bouncing sound. It's so loud. Get out of here, Bernie! All right. We've reduced it down to the 99%. The
Classic white men always trying to take the mic.
Feels art or something like that. I don't know, but that's just gonna be. It's an interesting crowd of people. Yeah.
You were right. They definitely directed them to all say something about the art, guys. Getting weird now.
Yeah, it's too consistent.
Everyone's super nice. They're all just a bunch of homies.
And it was like created for you.
Yeah.
And I think that's like such a humbling and exciting thing.
I love that. Like, you know, and Alma talks about how like, all these things denote there's God.
Yeah.
And I feel that every time like I take a hike in the mountains or like I'm camping and like you get up and you just look at the vista and you're like,
Yeah. It's called awe. It's a universal human emotion that we all feel when we look at mountain scenery.
It's even a primate emotion, my dude.
Yeah.
I'm backing off. Y'all can fuck with Dalton.
Yes.
Finally.
Fuck you, Dalton. Just kidding. We love you. I mean, you're fine.
This guy ends up being Darth Vader. I find your lack of incredulity disturbing.
that's for us.
That's for
And
us.
That's a special thing. So that's awesome. Thanks for sharing that.
Thanks for asking. What's yours?
They're all really special. They're all way cool. And
Now that I don't like him, I've got some things to say. This guy definitely is the president of his Young Republicans chapter. The problem with that being that he's 24 and the rest of the group are 13.
very intelligent. I think,
and he beats them.
Just for,
I'd say he probably identifies more as a libertarian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, can you help me get this weirdly placed point in my hair down? I want to distract from my widow's peak by just having strange hat hair.
I want to look like Wilbur Robinson from Meet the Robinsons.
I like B. I think she's really spunky, which I appreciate, and really outgoing, but I think she also has, I think most important, she has a spiritual side, which I think is an important thing to be looking for in a girl, so.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, how far you have fallen, Dalton. What are you saying?
Fallen Dalton.
How are you? How's this been?
It's been so fun.
Meeting all the guys?
Yeah, they've been awesome. They've all been so great. I wish that I had longer with everybody.
I know, like 2 minutes is
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I just wanted to come ask you a quick question because I was like, she's an ER nurse and she's gonna know like what's going on. I have a medical question for you actually. So I was like, I don't know. I have a couple symptoms.
They took out the spot.
Sure.
They just heard something there.
It's going to be a pickup line. I guarantee you, though. It's definitely going to be a pickup line. But wouldn't you just respect him more if he just was like, I have what I think is a genital wart. And I did have a toad near my balls recently. So I just wanted to figure out. I'm so glad that made Tanner laugh so hard.
I have a medical question for you actually. So I was like, I don't know. I have a couple symptoms of like short of breath. My heart is just pounding. Like you can feel it. Do you feel that?
That is tachycardia. That's tachycardia if I ever saw it.
But I'm just really excited to meet you because I know I'm gonna need a nurse in my life. So
That's a really good. Thank you.
yeah, I'm really excited.
Hi, Johnny.
Speed date forcing the touch barrier down is just the most awkward thing. Stop.
You know when like someone tells a joke but they can't stop laughing through it? And I've been there too. But the poor guy couldn't stop laughing through it, and that ruined the, like, you saw she was like open to touching him, and then like toward the end was just like, you know what? I'm going to take this back.
And he's still just like, gotta get that in.
Emily Moraine says, so glad I don't have to be fake excited anymore. Yokai and Theory says, okay, I must be a glutton for punishment because this show is so cringe, but I can't stop watching. Same. And Saniva says, the emotional roller coaster that is Dalton. I'm off the roller coaster.
What a character arc.
Yeah, that's true. Dalton, you need to win your way back into my heart. Forget the girls.
I'm glad you found me.
Yeah, sorry to get your dinner. I apologize.
No, that's okay.
You're probably just a little bit worn out, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, it's been fun, you know.
You're not dying yet? You're still holding up?
I'm trying. Okay.
I think it's easy for my job. I think you guys have the hard job. I just kind of get the feeling.
I'm glad you think so, because
really
I've
feel
heard
like
they've been hard on you guys.
I don't know. They've been pretty nice. They're all very nice.
That's good.
Plus, you know, you're all here, so. and you've been
Okay.
nice.
Oh. Have you gotten to like meet the other girls?
Yeah, I got to say hi just a little bit.
Cool.
You know, I really only wanted to do.
Oh, thanks. Okay,
that
so
sounds too cheesy, doesn't it?
No. That's really sweet. I actually made you something.
You made me something. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
This feels not. This feels too planned. I don't feel like everyone.
Targeted. He seems like he's leaning away, and she seems like she's leaning toward.
I'm worried about
How's
her.
that
She's
for
already had her
going?
heart broke once. I'm worried.
We've been through some stuff.
Yeah.
See what the gift is.
These people make me want to drink Reds so long that I think Reds taste good. That's how much this is bugging me.
Red?
Isn't that what it's called? What was that apple beer that was becoming popular? Yeah. They make me want to drink Reds until I believe it's good.
Wow. Remington told me that you're looking for your.
Do you really like Reds?
No, those are what we drank when we first left the church and we were trying to get into alcohol.
I'm not too good for Reds.
I was not a fan. I do like ciders though. I just don't think you should pretend to be a cider.
I feel like Reds is so sweet. It's like a soda.
It is a bit sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Remington told me that you're looking for your best friend.
I am looking for my best friend.
And I am too. And that's really important to me. So,
Yeah, all right.
1 second. I gotta find it now. It's probably in the bottom of my snack bag.
Yeah, I noticed you got a lot of snacks there.
Okay.
You gotta be your own best friend. Ain't that right, Smack?
You gotta be your own best friend. If that doesn't work, Tanner.
Okay, you can open your eyes, but it's hiding. So, I figured since you're looking for your best friend and I'm looking for mine and you're from Canada and I'm from Texas, I made friendship bracelets that are Texas colors.
Oh my gosh.
And I made a Canada one for me.
You are the best.
Wow.
Did I tie it on your wrist?
Yeah, please.
Why?
Why? It feels over already.
That feels like a big thing to have
She
done.
had her eye on him.
Yeah. But at least because think about who the other people she had significant sparks was. I'm fine because this means Quaku's out.
Let's hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Please do. I'll try it on yours.
I was really impressed with you and I really liked, I was really excited to meet you when I saw your profile, so.
So she made me like a bracelet that's like Texas colors. So that's what I got on right now. And she has a Canadian one that she's currently wearing right now. So I guess like she's really into me, I guess, or I don't know. But I'm really into her too.
Gold bonded or something?
I guess we'll see how this turns out. She seems awesome. So yeah.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
I saw you earlier over here and then we didn't get a chance to meet.
Yeah, I thought we weren't gonna have enough time, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
There was something about your picture and profile that.
This was the guy who said everyone mistakes him for Obama, like he does an Obama impression.
Like really stuck out to me, and I don't know what it was, but I just think you have a great smile and really kind eyes, and I just I would be so upset if I didn't get a chance to just sit down and talk with you for a second. So tell me about yourself.
Okay. So I'm from Texas. From
Cool.
Dallas.
Houston, Texas, big
Dallas,
Dallas. Cool.
Yeah, better than Houston for sure.
I don't think Beyonce would agree, but keep going. If there's one thing that you would want me to know about you, what would it be?
That's a
I know that's putting you on the spot, but if you had to describe yourself in one word or something like that.
Unfortunately, I think most Mormons can describe themselves in one word.
Mormon.
Yeah.
One word, just chill. I don't know.
Chill.
Yeah.
I get that back for sure. Okay, well I know we're totally out of time,
Yeah,
but
fine.
thank you so much for
No problem.
them hunting you down. It was really nice to meet you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of handsome guys out here, so and a lot of them are funny and really chill and really cool. So I guess it's a competition.
The guy with the bike with the double chairs and the roses on a basket. That guy, he just has the book on what to do to stand out. And if I can beat that guy, then I think I've done a good job.
The other guys are awesome. We've already become really good friends, and
The spot's called a tandem, not the double chairs.
Right. Yeah, and Quaku, you can't. Also, those aren't roses. So.
Also, he picked the guy who was the least competitive person to beat.
He picked the guy who looks like Boyle from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I don't even
I think we're gonna go ahead.
His name's Boyle, right? No, what is it? It is
I don't
Boyle.
remember.
Detective Boyle.
James Bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you? It was just a moment ago. Let's just.
The bike with the double chairs and the roses on a basket. That guy, he just has the book on what to do to stand out. And if I can beat that guy, then I think I've done a good job.
And if I could get that book, I'd love to read that book.
Thank you, Juju.
We've already become really good friends, and I think we're gonna go hit the links after this. So I think we're pretty good friends already.
There are some really cool guys here. Yeah, there are some studs. Like,
What do you say?
Mormon men, please stop calling each other studs. Thank you.
Some people are asking about the speed. It's only on 1.25 speed. It is sped up a little, but yeah, sorry. We're almost at an hour right now, and we still have 20 minutes left, which
No!
we could do a micro episode follow-up when we find like a natural breaking point if you want. Do you want to do like
Tempting us. Don't.
No, it's gonna move on.
I'm
Okay.
waning.
I'm just looking forward to beating them. I really like Scotty, guy from Georgia. His accent, he's gonna get some girls with that, for sure.
The other guys are great. My goodness, we're at a golf course here, and we've been talking the whole time. Like, we've got to get a group together to go out and do a golf scramble every Saturday or something. I work very well with all them.
what?
I'm
He
sorry,
has
I hate
such-
him so much.
He has such oil lobbyist vibes.
Yes!
My goodness.
Yes!
And what I have found out in working with all these guys is that it's going to be an exceptional time. It's going to be a good time. This is just my impression of him. I'm not going to say anything funny if anyone's waiting.
He's like a satirical character on Veep, like the bad guy.
You want him to like drop it like someone be like, okay, you can stop doing it, and then he just comes out and says, all right, fucking that was a fucking ordeal, isn't it? Just has like some really brummy accent or something.
A bunch of chill guys, I really like them.
You know, honestly, a lot of the guys, they're not that cool. Like, I mean, I bet maybe 10% of them are, but a lot of them, like, I could probably do 50 more push-ups than all of them and beat them in a competition easily. And a lot of
The masculinity thing.
Yeah.
Sam, you
That guy
you
has
hit.
a small penis for sure. There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying he has one.
It's that he's overcompensating
Yeah, I
for
was
it.
gonna say.
Yeah, it's specifically the overcompensation that's the problem.
Yeah.
A lot of them are probably like under 110 pounds, and I think that's too small. Dude, if you're gonna be a man, you gotta be heavier than that.
I think
You
they're all
look 110 pounds.
I'll fight you. Me and you. 10 rounds.
great guys. I think that some of them might not take this whole thing super seriously.
Oh, why would that be? They got however many. How many guys are they up to? 87.
Oh my god, do you think some people are on here for the wrong reasons?
Shit, do you think they're only on here to grow their Instagrams?
I'm walking out. I can't.
Thank you to Kanadi, who said, hey studs, and to Hannah, who said, loving this collab. I watch while I work from home.
Allison said, your channel helped me leave Mormonism. I'm the happiest I've ever been. My life is so much better now. Thank you for what you're doing, Jimmy. Hey, if you like premium ex-Mormon content, you need to be subscribed to Zelf on the Shelf.
You won't
Just
like
saying.
Zelf on the Shelf.
Yes, you absolutely will. I will fight you too.
if you're on a knee, I would know.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Why?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Say again?
We just haven't
JCM.
seen him yet.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the because I've not heard a thing about this, and I feel like there's all this buildup, and then he's gonna come out and be like, "Yo, my name is James, and I'm here to say."
I'm here to say that you make me feel a special kind of way.
Hey, so good to talk to you again. We noticed that you weren't really meeting anybody out.
I'm really uncomfortable interrupting people.
Okay.
So I was like, we got to talk, but I'm really glad
A
that
little
you,
bit.
yeah.
How do you feel about being in this situation? Do you feel like you'll be able to handle it okay? Because it is pretty. There's a lot of guys. You're going to kind of have to fight for attention.
I don't know. I hope that I may be uncomfortable in a lot of situations, but
Okay.
we'll see what happens.
Okay. Are you sure you want to be here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Do you want to tell me about yourself now?
Sure. Yeah. Well, I'd love to know about you.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Where are you from?
I'm from the South, Texas and Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I realized that I'm more shy than I thought I was, and also I'm really uncomfortable.
James, you know the church isn't true, so just hit us up. Let's collab. You can come chill with us. You don't have to chill with all that. You know what? The thing is, the reason why I know James knows the church isn't true is because he clearly, when he's in all of these social situations, has a bullshit detector that actually works. And there's no way it doesn't work at church. I'm just saying, reach out. We'll collab. The four of us. Let's review the season finale together.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
I'm on board.
Like interrupting people. So I didn't get a chance to talk to him.
Yeah, I think I'm a little more shy than I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So is there anything I can do to help you not be so shy?
I think you're doing it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope that next time you kind of pull me aside so that I can get to know you a little better.
I understand.
There was so much sexually charged energy there that no one jumped on. Is there anything I can do?
See what's happening.
They don't have a clue. They're gonna try to
just a
fuck,
shy
but they
artist who
won't.
saves his self-expression for this stage.
This is gonna put this in your art, James.
Yeah, bottle this up, save it.
I can appreciate what he's talking about though, because I'm literally the same
Yeah.
way. On air, I get into the character and the person and whatever, and the moment I'm asked to interact, especially in group stuff, it is a visible awkwardness. It's
That's
kind
true.
of
It took us like an hour to coax you out from behind the couch last time.
yeah. Well,
Stiff.
that was a little different.
No one on this show is getting stiff. Or maybe they are.
I was aroused the last time.
You think you can do that?
I won't. That's a guarantee.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Good to talk to you.
Good to talk to you soon.
Okay, see ya.
Yep.
You're referring to when we made out on Instagram, right?
That's the one.
That's what you're talking about? Yeah.
Edward Cullen vibe.
I don't think he's really playing.
What's that?
I maybe it's too early to say, but I kind of feel like he's not actually playing. I kind of feel like we're not going to see his hands and face at the same time. But I could be wrong.
You're right.
So now it's time for
Nope, that dude was not playing.
our elimination ceremony.
I don't care.
Each of the girls will choose 6 of the gentlemen that they want to keep dating or that they want on their teams. Now they've told me the guys beforehand who they want to keep dating, and so I'll call them forward one at a time. At that point, the girls will step forward if they want to keep dating that gentleman. Now it is possible for 2 or even all 3 of the girls to step forward on one of the guys. Let's take a look and see what happens.
I'm glad they went with the most publicly humiliating way just because there's the possibility that no one will step forward for Kwaku. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they will, but I love that it exists as a possibility.
Oh, I might go back to church. That sounds
They
like
need the ratings.
The 19-year-old, whenever she's standing, she has such uncomfortable posture.
Yeah. Makes yourself smooth.
Hey guys, thanks so much all of you for coming. We really loved getting to know all of you, and it was really actually hard to make a decision, truly. So thank you guys all for coming and taking time out of your week and day. Anything else?
Yeah, I want to say it genuinely was our pleasure, and
I just feel like Tess when that guy stands up so much and has a big energy.
Horse energy?
Yeah, horse energy. I was going for horse. Thank you, Jacob.
This is so intense. I don't know if I can handle when Country Boy steps forward.
it freaking sucked that we only got to choose 6 of you. Dating is so hard because you have to find a good match.
Basically, B saying she gets polygamy right now, but like reverse.
So we want you to know that even if we don't pick you, we really are so lucky that we met you tonight.
That guy didn't even get a minute on camera.
Apparently, they could only afford lights that pointed one direction on this one.
Into the elimination ceremony, I feel great. I'm pretty confident I'll make it past this first round. I think things have gone well so far, and I did match with it already, so I know there's initial interest.
I think I'm a lot more confident
going
now
well,
before, 'cause actually
Isn't it? Isn't it?
I like this guy though.
to meet them and have a good conversation with 2 of them. And so even if they don't all 3 pick me, I think I have a good chance of at least getting one of them, and I think that's really good.
Oh.
Nathan.
Ladies, step forward if you would like Nathan on your team.
Oh.
Okay, so the question becomes, does she pick another ginger, or did she pick so many, like she filled her quota now? Because she matched with a couple others.
What if
We'll
she picks only gingers?
Did she even match with 6 people?
That's
I don't
true.
know. Not that matters, I guess.
Yeah, not that that's relevant, Remington.
Who cares? Okay, move along.
Austin.
All right, I'm getting these fast forwards ready.
Ladies, step forward if you'd like Austin on your team. Austin, whose team would you like to be on?
That's.
Well, nervous, man. I didn't think I would be like this nervous, but I am like really nervous. Like my stomach is like unsettled slightly. I'm like, I feel really good. I'm just here.
I think both of them will end up on a team.
To have fun and find love.
Can I just make a quick interjection? Jacob said in the super chat, is there any way we can rent out Broovies in Salt Lake City to do a finale viewing party, please? Go fund me, anyone?
We might be able to do it at the Art Collective.
It's definitely possible. Yeah, we could definitely do an event. Maybe Jimmy flies out here.
Or drive. I wouldn't fly. That's a thing for me. But Jacob says, "Fraught you, Jimmy. Reds is good, and it's not because I left the church and started drinking recently." It's exactly that, Jacob. But I love you, buddy. Hope you and your family are good. Viking Vince says phrasing, but I don't remember what we were talking about at the phrasing part.
If we could do both at the same time, let's do it.
Jake.
Okay, let's.
Step forward if you would like Jake to be on your team.
Yeah, I'd love to be on your team.
He didn't say it's why, but because I assume it's because she was divorced, I'm mad at him, so screw this guy. But he was the one who couldn't stop laughing through his joke. I'm pretty surprised he made it.
Maybe she likes that.
JW.
Does he have to go back to the farm after?
Ladies, step forward if you would like JW on your team.
He's the dance. I liked the dance guy. All right.
Daniel.
You know what I will say about not this guy, the guy before? He keeps like touching the other guy's hands when they sits down, and I like that he isn't one of those masculine people within Mormonism who's like, "Oh my God, we brushed hands, we're gay now. Oh no."
Oh, I like that one dude. Can't wait till he gets kicked off.
The Southern guy?
Well, him too.
Ladies, step forward if you would like Daniel on your team.
All three better step forward.
Knew it. You can step forward.
I'm mad at the other two though.
Scott.
Oh, let's watch this one at single speed. I took it all
Ladies,
the way
please
to
step
one
forward
time.
if you would like Scott on your team.
No!
Scott, whose team would you like to be on?
Well, it's tough, but my girl is.
You know, I could spend a lot of time sitting and getting in my...
He's going to make it to the end. That's the problem. I don't know if he'll win, but he's going to make
Him being with such a young girl scares me.
head about it, but in the end, there's no cliche line, there's no stuff that I could pull that would make them like me if there wasn't already an initial click, you know? Matthew.
If he doesn't pick
Ladies,
him,
step forward if
I'm
you would like Matthew on your team.
She did not like getting felt up.
Hell yeah.
I want Matthew on my team, though. He can touch my knees all day.
Keaton. Ladies, step forward if you would like Keaton on your team.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
Well, thanks.
Fuck you, bitches.
Devin. How are they all getting picked?
Right?
The rest are just like, rest, you can go home.
Yeah, I think they're probably only going to have a couple of the tense moments and then have them run out of flowers and tell everyone to fuck off.
Step 40 if you would like Devin on your team.
Thanks, Devin.
The guy's kind of got a drywall personality, though.
Yeah.
What's like?
He's like the bishop of like a small farming town.
Yeah, I feel like when you like make out with him, he tastes like just carpet.
Ladies, step forward if you'd like Josue on your team. Josue, whose team would you like to be on?
It's gonna be hard, but B.
Thank you.
I'm excited. I would love to get in the next episode, but at the same time, I don't really care because there's so many other girls that would want to date me outside the show.
I hate you. I hate you. How far back? Samantha, come back and I'm replaying this because, oh my God.
Sorry,
This guy is the literal worst.
I'm excited. I would love to get in the next episode, but at the same time, I don't really care because there's so many other girls that would want to date me outside the show. Let's be real, I didn't really connect with like the girls super well, so if they do choose me, it's gonna be because of my looks, not really my personality, because I didn't get really much chance to talk to them. But I'm cool with that too.
Is this an act?
It does seem a little forced, but
Like he's trying to be a douche. Can
He
I
is
just
a
say
douche.
none of the girls last season were this bad. There was like that baking girl that was kind of like a messy bitch, but in like a fun way. These guys are really toxic.
Do you think they tried to give them that like, hey, if you like the more shit you can talk,
Yeah.
the more?
Possibly.
my guess is that
Remington-
means if he gets through, for sure it's an act, I think.
Yeah.
Because they'll get to know me over time if they do pick me.
Brandon.
Oh, right.
Ladies, step
Come
forward if you'd like
on.
Brandon on your team.
She likes gingers.
I'm glad to meet you.
Yeah. All right.
Eric.
Oh yeah.
Ladies, step forward.
Now we find out who's a Democrat, because if you turn your back on the Obama guy, I want to see, actually, the only reason I want him to stay is because I want to see this impression he does. That's
Forward if you'd like Eric on your team.
Hasn't
Good.
she done six by now?
What's that?
Hasn't she reached her max by now?
Like I
just keeps going.
made several more flowers.
They're basically they're just
Each of my
tricking us. They're
children.
like, we're gonna whittle it down to 18 people from 19 people. Like,
Cutthroat elimination.
yeah.
Excited to get to know you better.
And the 19th guy went home with diarrhea. It wasn't even his fault.
I mean, based off of looks, I could see myself with all three of the girls because they're obviously physically attractive. But obviously, it's more based on personality, spirituality, like the connection that you can have, like
And yet, that's not what you let off with. Weird.
communication. So I can't tell anything right now. So that's why I need to get to know more.
Tyler.
Hi guy.
The rest have to have figured out that they're doing a everybody else go the fuck home by now, right?
Ladies, step forward if you would like Tyler on your team.
Thank you.
You know, I think 12 guys are going home today, so I just hope I'm not a part of those 12 guys. But, you know, it was already fun, you know, and if I do go home tonight, hopefully I became a meme already, so that's all that matters. If I get...
You
You
sure
already
did,
were a
buddy.
meme a long time ago, my dude.
Aloha. Okay. That
Wait,
was,
can I just say, I think the aloha was him being satirical. I hate to say it. I do think there was self-awareness in that. That's all I'm going to say. He's on Twitter too much.
From someone
so
who's not very
awkward.
self-aware. It's hard.
I'm not saying he's self-aware. I'm just saying the aloha thing, I think, was him
Okay.
being funny.
I could give him that if it was, sure.
but he clearly looked around for the validation and didn't get it, and then ran. It was bad. It was just bad.
memed, that's good enough. But if I also fall in love, that's better, right? Love is the best meme.
Kuwaiku.
That's the best one.
Damn it, he's staying.
Yeah.
Ladies, step forward if you would like Kuwaiku on your team.
No, Lauren.
Glad to have you.
No.
He might.
At least-
Actually, they seem like they might have sexual energy, don't they?
Spit out your gum, my dude.
Yeah, get rid of the gum.
Ben.
Dump him!
Ladies, step forward if you would like Ben on your team.
He's so big and strong, like a real man.
She's not learning, okay? That's all I have to say.
Johnny. Ladies, step forward if you would like Johnny on your team.
Nice person.
Oh, like it's where's her bracelet?
Mikey.
Already forgotten. Oh yeah.
Oh no. No.
Ladies, step forward if you would like Mikey on your team.
She has surprised me with her picks.
Young and vulnerable.
Why is she into the guy with the Hitler haircut? Like,
she's naive.
Gentlemen, there's only one spot left.
It could go any way, honestly. Like, she could want to get to know me more. Or she
Okay,
could,
can I
like, already
just
messed
say-
up. Like,
From a production point of view, I feel like they really screwed the pooch by
Yeah,
just
totally.
bringing forth all the ones who didn't get rejected. Like, we want to
Yeah.
see some people get rejected.
Right.
What is this bullshit? Like, that's not how you do reality TV shows, Remington.
yeah, I think you're right.
he met me before. And he
You
goes,
could never make
like,
it on
could you
White
do
Swap.
I really hope she chooses to maybe stick around though.
I feel pretty good. You know, never want to.
I think he's kind of
just
hot.
quite say something. You have something in the bag. But
You guys have no idea how much he looks like the dorky cop on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
No, I know who you're talking about. He does.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
I feel like we had some good time and good interaction, so it seems pretty helpful.
Yeah, I feel good. Like, hopefully I go on, but if not, no worries.
Walker.
Texas Ranger.
They've just ruined it. Like, what was this? What the fuck?
Step forward if you
And like a perfect
Welcome
build-up.
aboard the B team.
And the
She was-
payload, they just dropped it.
She was the ones who smelled his bullshit, though.
That
I
was
feel like-
so dumb.
This feels like they were like, ooh, that drama, we got to keep that going, because it doesn't make any sense. She was the one who was like, go ahead.
I don't think she knew his bullshit was bullshit. I think she felt
Yeah.
his energy and misinterpreted it and was like, she felt challenged by it. And that's
Yeah.
why she was so like kind of belligerent.
Mm-hmm.
She was overwhelmed. She was verklempt.
It's going to be so hard to wait until we decide to do this again to find out what happens next. But I will wait. I will wait for you.
I will keep going.
Gentlemen, I'm sorry if you did not get chosen for a team.
Why?
It's your time to say
I
goodbye.
didn't make it. The hottest one.
How did that happen?
Hot Indian guy, hit
What?
me up. What
I had a
was
great
the
experience. It
point
was a lot of
of
fun meeting the
not
girls.
having them be
They're awesome,
rejected?
beautiful women.
What was the point of the whole art thief storyline? I was invested.
Yeah, I want to find out he is an art thief.
This is fucked up.
It comes out 2 weeks later that he really has been stealing. This whole thing, he was getting in there to like break into this mansion to get a valuable collector.
He's like stealing John McClane pictures.
Had a great time hanging out with the guys. Just fun all around. Obviously bummed I didn't move on, but that's all right. You know.
You know what's funny? It kind of backfires because it confirms that they do at least some level of scripting in the background for this. And now I'm suspecting everything's bullshit.
Yeah.
Be with that guy. Yeah. Just the whole Quaku's only there because he has an audience draw. That's, yeah.
Bullshit.
I really like Lauren.
I think the good news is Quaku is with the girl he's least likely to win because she seems very partial to the friendship bracelet guy. So there's that.
That's true.
And Jason Siegel's leaving. Damn it.
He's awesome. And, you know, there are a bunch of great guys still in the game, and just wish you the best of luck. It's going to be hard to pick. I mean, you always want to think you're going to get through, but like I said, you know, there's a lot of us, and they had to cut off quite a few, so it is what it is.
No, it was so nice to meet you. Good luck with everything.
So I'm a little
That
shocked.
guy literally
I felt
did
like I
not
had
get a
connection.
minute of screen time.
I will say
it.
they cut out a lot of the white supremacist haircuts, so that's nice. A lot
That
of
is nice.
those.
Thank you, Alice.
Yeah.
With
Community of Christ will not replace us, right?
Bad cop.
Wait, now we're not gonna learn about her favorite war movies, World War II specifically.
Fucking narc, bye.
the girls, we talked, specifically B. I felt like we really kind of hit it off, so I was kind of surprised. But again, I understand there's plenty of great guys, and she only had to pick a few, so I can't be too upset about it. But
Not a few, 6. And you were not one of them. I just want to be clear, it was 6 options she had, not only a few.
still, I would like to keep going. So
Thanks for
Thank you.
Facebook. Of course.
I thought you were going to do something with your middle finger, like you're going to be like,
No,
That's
but I
what-
just want to make it clear. Art thief guy as well. Hit me up.
mm-hmm. No, Art Thief guy was the forced eye contact dude. Can't handle that. That was
I can handle it.
not me.
It was awesome. All the guys are really cool. Good dudes. Girls are good. Jake and J-Dub are moving on, so good luck to you guys. You got it. And
It's hard to make that mistake.
I realized I think I only am attracted to him because of the turtleneck. I'm imagining him in the basic Provo bro suit, and I actually don't think I'd be attracted.
And on a motorcycle.
On the motorcycle is just not really my vibe.
He has really
Wow.
good teeth, but we're both British, so what the fuck do we care about that?
How many minutes is left of this, Jimmy?
Nothing. I like 2.
yeah, just happy to introduce the world into a little bit of Nelio Dragon.
It really was awesome. I love just the whole time here. The guys are
What's
awesome. The girls were beautiful and fun. Obviously, I came in without too much expectations, so just have a good time and see where it went. But it was so much fun, honestly.
Okay, but was it fun?
Awesome. You
guys are awesome.
I never met you.
Hello. James. Good to meet you guys. So
Dalton had to,
James
Dalton
the
had to
Mormon
learn
did
the hard way that it's not the testimony that gets the girls.
The downfall of Dalton.
Yeah.
James the Mormon didn't make it through. This kind of makes me sad. So maybe they're not
Oh, he
only
didn't-
doing what we get.
I thought he had good energy with that girl.
Oh no.
What the fuck? Come on
Expected to go home, mostly because I was just feeling anxious about interrupting people and, looking rude or being
Why
rude.
was it on them
Me,
to
like,
interrupt? Wouldn't that be up to the show? Why wouldn't
Yeah.
that be directed by the show?
That should have been better. James, I feel for you. I'm shy. I have GAD. I got the anxiety out the goddamn wazoo. I totally get it. And listen, you're probably not going to jump all the way out of the church straight into my arms, but we could hang out, see how you feel, right?
regular situation, it would have been no problem. I think I was just anxious around a lot of people, and yeah, I struggle with social anxiety, and it hits me in waves.
I get it. I get it.
I love him so much.
Especially when you're surrounded by
Extrovert
bro
Mormons. It's
culture.
the worst for social anxiety. Yeah, it is.
He should count himself lucky.
Yeah. He's too good for those girls.
Well, my
Maybe.
name is Jimmy, and I'm here to say. Just trying to seduce him.
Take care.
Son of a Dang it! Well, I had a good time, but it's always a boner to be kicked.
Maybe there's some non-Mormons in here.
Wow, did he actually say bitch?
I think
and
so.
And then followed up with dang.
I wonder if there are
Don't say
some.
bitch, because that's just offensive to women.
Yeah.
But damn is
It's
like
offensive
offending
to God.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to know if any of them are not Mormons, and if all of the not Mormons went home, because I feel like that would be the scandal, like to expose.
Testimony feels through for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Kicked off.
Surely
I hope they find what they're looking for. And that's what this is all about, is to find love. So, yeah, I hope they find that.
What about you? Wow. Some interesting choices.
I've only I can only see Kwaku though. Like that's my problem. Like I'm not evaluating the rest. I'm just laser focused on
He only has eyes for Kwaku.
for Kwaku's demise. Unless he retracts his thing about Hitler and apologizes to Zelf on the shelf, then we're cool again.
We're super excited to have you guys on our teams and to get to know you better. It's been an awesome day. Let's keep it up. Thanks, guys.
The mic wasn't picking up the whistle, so the guy just looked like he was eating a lemon.
I'm getting to know you. Thanks so much.
Coming up on season 2 of Provo's Most Eligible.
Don't need to know.
It looks better than season 1. This looks like an I'm a Mormon video, whatever, Meet the Mormons.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for some racially insensitive costumes. That'll be fun.
Yeah, good. Okay, you know what I'm noticing so far though? Kwaku has not been anywhere in this. I told you I'm laser focused. There has been no Kwaku in this so far.
He's out this next episode.
Or before.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I bet he'd be so fun at karaoke.
Who?
What's his name from?
Sven.
What's it called?
I don't know if his name's Sven.
The funny guy.
Kwaku is nowhere in the season 2 promo. I feel like
Okay, we did it.
do you think he's gonna pull out, like just to be the person who the one who did something that'll be notable?
You know, I just end it. I'm ending it.
Aloha means goodbye too. No? Okay. You? Did you laugh? No? No one's here? I'm in a room alone? Okay. That's
All right. Well, speaking of aloha, sucked up hours of our evening.
yeah. I think we did a solid 2.5. We're coming up on 2.5.
Oh, God.
Wow,
Let's check
we
if
thought
there's
we were
any.
gonna be shorter.
Oh,
Should we check if there's any super chats left before we go?
we are good on our end, but big thank you to everyone who super chatted us during
Yeah,
this. It
thank
really
you.
makes it better and more bearable for us. So thank you.
Absolutely. We will be back soon. Do you want to Friday? Or is that still a day, or is that too soon?
Wait, the reason we didn't do this.
Oh, yeah,
Friday,
yeah. We might have to figure out the scheduling.
Okay.
I have a thing Friday.
Our people get in touch with your people.
Yeah, we'll get our managers on the phone.
Oh, could you just call? No, that's fine. I get it. I don't want to talk to me either. Good night, everyone. And I'm just kidding. Just make it really sad to end on. And remember, at least in the next episode, we're going to get to see why Kwaku's not on the show, and that's we can all be very,
just
very
cut him
excited.
without comment.
Absolutely. Everyone, seriously, go subscribe to Zelf on the Shelf. If you don't, I'm mad at you. That's all I have left to say.
And
Bye.
hey, while you're at it, why don't you subscribe to Mr. Avian?
Yeah.
Show our buddy a little love.
I recommend everyone unsubscribe, to tell you the truth.
Trying to help him out, lend him a hand.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. At this point, I've probably already said the joke with you guys. Whoever wants my channel can have it. The password is Cowboy Butts Drive Me Nuts 69. Bye, everyone.
Bye.